You know, it's amazing. It's amazing how much can change in one simple year. But it's astonishing how things stay the same. Here we are once again, fighting for Here Too this time. Brought to you by FPW. Brought to you by Joe Cool. He's hyping it up. He's letting the world know about the big show coming May 9th. He's talking about Tugboat. He's talking about B. Brian Blair. I was a Brunzell fan personally. He's talking about all the stars. Deacon Star, Robin Cook 2. He's talking about the five-way with Romeo and SBD. And he's talking about this guy and that guy. What about me? Cool, huh? Remember me? Remember good old GM JO, the guy that actually knows how to run a company called NEW, going strong 5 years, baby? What about me? What about my two clients, Scyther and Zach Monster, guys that are running rampant all over Florida? Titles, wins, overseas. They're not getting mentioned? They stole the freaking show last year, nearly took your beloved tag team titles, and yet I don't see a single mention. I don't see us on the event page. I don't see our poster. I don't see us on the poster. What's wrong, Cool? Well, what are we, like the bastard children you're afraid to admit of? See, I applaud you. You have a passion. You're doing something good coming May 9th, but you see, I want my credit. I don't care about all the good you're doing. All I care about is that I get some of the glory. It's just like last year. Me, Zach, and Scyther, whether you want to invite us or not, we're coming to crash the party, my friend. This time things are going to go a little differently. Those tag titles are coming home with us. Whether we got to beat you personally into the ground and end your worthless career once and for all, Mr. Cool. So bring the fake patriot, bring the tall guy, bring whoever you want to bring. We're taking them out. We're taking whoever stands in front of us out. This was brought to you by New Era Wrestling's general manager, NEW's president, Jordan Owens.
Round one, fight!
Well, welcome to Tournament Fights. That was so cool. I had no idea Austin was going to pull that, and yeah, that made me really happy to see him cutting a promo like that. So, yeah, I'm sure most of you guys know that it's been kind of a heavy last few weeks. We lost a good member of our family, a great one with JPO, but I feel honored to share his name, to be the other Jordan around here. And then over the past couple of weeks, sometimes they say celebrity passings come in threes. So I like to think that it's probably Hayden Panettiere and then Dolly Parton and then Tim Curry today. So it's been a heavy time for a lot of the world, but we're here tonight to honor our friend and a member of the Movie Hero Network family, Jordan Pierce Owens, known as JPO, and before he passed, we're lucky enough to get his after the 128. We had it on the schedule, and he sent it to me and Austin, and we're just here to just talk about his favorite movies, some more of them that they would have had. And I got to watch a couple that they're both really good. So I'm excited to talk about them. And yeah, just maybe like tonight's show is going to be very casual. We're just going to kind of like maybe talk about a few memories, maybe throw out some quotes or things he would have said, maybe vote for some of the movies he would have voted for that we think he would have. We'll use our best judgment, but hopefully he's up there somewhere just smiling down on us, or he's here in spirit, and because I like to think that. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm your host for tonight, Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and yeah, let's go ahead and bring in our crew for tonight. We'll start with my co-host as always, Mr. Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
Yeah, no, we've had a lot of stuff related to JPO lately. Last Thursday we did kind of a double night of tributes with Wheel of Movies and Lonely Marks. But you know what? There can never be enough tributes to JPO. So I'm happy to do
never.
another one here tonight here on Tournament Fights. And yeah, it's going to be odd to do one and a little weird to do this without him on the actual panel talking about his own movies.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun, honoring him as we go along. So happy to do that. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a first time for everything. So I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, I think tonight's gonna be fun though. We're gonna have a good time. We got some friends of his that are gonna kind of help lift each other's spirits because JPO handpicked everyone that's here tonight. So we can go ahead and bring in our crew. And you know what? Let's start with so everyone here is a big wrestling fan. I think that's why he picked him as a couple guys that were inspired. I feel like to maybe even get into stand-up comedy. I know that like Richie was already kind of doing it, but let's start with Richie. Let's bring in Richie Goodacre. How's it going?
Yeah, man. I think that's why me and JPO bonded, just because we just come from similar, we just got similar interests and similar background in comedy. But yeah, I've been doing it for like 13 years now. I'm an old statesman, but a great time to start your car, man. I know, it's great to be here. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but I think this will just be I'm looking forward to this to be cathartic, fun time talking about his love of movies and he had a good taste in movies. So yeah, this should be cool. Should be cool.
Yeah, totally. And we had to bring him on because he's a guy that JPO would consider his best friend around here. So let's bring in Mr. Jacob Barber.
2-time best friend winner. So there you go.
3-time.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's only because I was under the weather and couldn't be there to defend my title before he passed away. So that's on. You barely scraped by that one.
If it still went to overtime, I would have. I mean, I nailed it. So, but there's an asterisk next to it. It's not, because you weren't there to defend your title. So who knows how that went.
I know. And I'm sad I didn't, because literally I was completely sick that night. I was exhausted, and then he ended up not being there a few days later, and I regret that I wasn't on that stream to kind of have fun. Yeah. So I'm sorry, but because screw me. I thought he'd be on Lonely Marks the next night. So it's like it is what it is. But thanks for being here, Barber. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds silly, to say that I'm his best friend because of trivia, but in a way, it's also true because he and I did end up spending a lot of time together, even though we've never met, in person. You can still build a bond and build a friendship through a screen, and it can be just as strong. Yeah. So, I'm gonna need somebody to, anytime I say I haven't seen this, I'm gonna need one of you to say, watch more movies, Barber.
Yeah.
Right.
In JPO's place, I would appreciate that.
God, we're at the 90-minute mark, Barker. You could have watched it by now. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing? Get on it.
My favorite was, but you've seen Frogman. That was always
right. Frogman.
I like the Frogman running there.
You got to have the Frogman Blu-ray behind you right now if you got it nearby. So yeah, there you go.
I've actually got them alphabetized now, so it's over. Where are my F's? My F's are right there.
That's such a stupid idea. Oh wait, I have it alphabetized. Also. What a dumb thing to do.
Yeah, but we miss having you around here, Jacob, and we're glad to have you back for this. And I know maybe he even, I hope, would inspired you a little bit to get into some stand-up comedy. So that's cool. So I've been having fun, like whenever you post something, So yeah. But and then also, last but certainly not least, one of the other ones that JPO handpicked, we have Matt Mageau, aka Soda.
Hello, yeah. Thank you for having me on here. Yeah, when I heard he handpicked me on here to be on here, I was like, "Wow, it's pretty cool." Basically the thing me and have in common is wrestling and some shared interests in movies, which we will see tonight. So, yeah. And I know what it's like to go through losing a close friend in the community, especially one that you've made over the camera. So I definitely understand what you guys are going through right now very much.
Yeah, if No, our history, especially like me and Soda, we've had a couple of people we've worked with personally that passed
Yeah.
on, and so always never an easy thing to kind of move on past that, you know.
Nope.
So, yeah.
Especially when it's one you do a lot of shows with and stuff like that, like Ben, right?
Yeah, Ben. Yep, exactly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, but I'm excited to get into this. So, Austin, why don't you break it down for anyone that might be tuning in for the first time or not be familiar with it, and let everyone know how it's going to work.
Yeah, no. So here on Tournament Fights, it's a bracket of 64 movies, and yeah, it was. These were all handpicked by JPO. Again, we were able to actually get his list. He was very timely. He sent it to us like a couple of weeks before we were even going to do the show. So we had the list on hand. So these are all ones he picked for his after the 128, which essentially he already had his top 128 favorite movies, which we had done earlier. And so if everybody gets a chance, they can do their after the 128 to kind of their next 64. Favorites. It could be recent stuff, other older things we watched, whatever you didn't include. And yeah, we'll just go around the horn. Everybody get a chance to drop a couple of thoughts and one or the other. And it's all randomized, so I just threw them all in the random thing in the bracket. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And again, y'all can vote however you want to. If you want to try to think how JPO would think, or just vote for whichever one you like out of the two. It's however you want to do. We'll keep it just really loose tonight, and we'll keep it breezy, and just move it along and see what happens, and just share a few laughs about JPO along the way. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
For anyone that's not familiar with, Brian Nussbaum, he's been working on yet another tribute where he reached out and he got messages. I contributed one, and I'm sure like a bunch of you guys did.
Yeah, I threw in a quick video, so there should be a conversation.
Yeah. So it'll be a little bit coming, but Brian shared that it's almost 45 minutes long, so we can't show it here, but maybe when it's finished, we can post it on the channel or something like that.
We'll post it on the channel or something if we can.
Holy schmoly.
Yeah. So
a lot of love for JPO in this community. So.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get it rocking and we'll get rolling. So here we go.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get the bracket going and let's see what movies he picked.
Yeah. Shout out the other person that's in the comments. We got Selena here as always. So
hello. All right. So we'll start with Fantastic Mr. Fox and Can't Hardly Wait. So we'll start at the bottom, work our way up. We lost Jacob for a second. We'll get him back in a minute.
He posted in the chat that he's got internet issues.
I think he's coming back. Okay, there he is. Okay. He's back. Okay, hey. All right, but go ahead. So
okay, so Fantastic Mr. Fox was actually I've never gotten around to seeing. It's just I never did. Can't hardly wait. It's definitely one of those generational films. Came out when I was just about to enter teenage years. It's got another one of those movies where if you look at the cast and like holy shit, they lost some of them go on to do some good things. So I'm going to go with Can't Hardly Wait just because I've seen it more and because of the cast.
Yeah. Good. Jacob, what do you say?
I have not seen Can't Hardly Wait. Fantastic Mr. Fox is fantastic. And Foxy.
Misty.
Yeah. Mystery. Yeah. Mystery.
Yeah, mystery. Yeah. Not a mystery, but it's a mystery.
Yeah. But I love the whole stop motion style of animation, and I think it's done really well here. So I'm gonna go with Fantastic Mr. Fox.
All right.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I need to give Fantastic Mr. Fox a rewatch because I watched it it was like a multiplex thing. So it was one of those annoying things where I don't like when I have to watch movies to study because I'm not like just sitting there back and enjoying it necessarily. I'm like looking for things that might be a question. But yeah, like I remember enjoying it. And Can't Hardly Wait, I haven't seen like for a long time. Like maybe it's not long after it came out. I know JPO was like a lot. He was definitely was a lot about like nostalgia, and he talked about Can't Hardly Wait, whatever it is. So I will go Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah. Austin.
So I blind bought Can't Hardly Wait and like 10 Things I Hate About You and Knight's Tale. Some of these like 90s and early 2000s like ensemble sort of comedies because of him. And then I've reported back on long time first time with a couple of them. I know I reviewed Can't Hardly Wait and 10 Things I Hate About You on the show. They were blind spots of mine. So I feel like I'm gonna go with Can't Hardly Wait here because I kind of watched it because of him, and I know he had like a weird even like trivia fascination with Ethan Embry. He asked about Ethan Embry a lot, so
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go with
Weird.
Can't Hardly Wait. Yeah, so I swear I got many questions about Ethan Embry movies on there, and the fact that I think he got to see Scream 7, right? And see Ethan Embry.
Yeah, he did. That's that movie.
Spoiler alert, like Ethan Embry is one of the killers. I feel like that would have been like one reason he would have actually liked it. So
That's why he's got a soft spot for that movie, I think.
yeah, right. Exactly. So
yeah. Well, great job, JPO. You picked one of two Wes Anderson movies that I like because I don't like any of his other movies. but Fantastic Mr. Fox is one of them, and I think it's great. Yeah, I think that like George Clooney does a great job in there, and then it's just cool to just see like the stop motion and seeing them kind of burrowing underground. And they're like trying to get to the farmers' fields and like all this stuff, and Can't Hardly Wait. I do like it, but it's not really one that I go back to. I think I've only actually seen it one time, and it's fun, but I think I've actually gone back to Fantastic Mr. Fox multiple times now, so I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay, close one, but I Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah, no. When it comes to like movies of Can't Hardly Wait's like of that time, that's one of the ones I've seen the least.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's all right, but
it's all right. But compared to like American Pie and those other ones,
Right,
Van Wilder.
Yeah, but I can see why you liked it because it's
it's fun.
like, hey,
it's a fun film.
And when you watch it, it's like, hey, everybody in that movie is somebody that like went on to be somebody,
right?
So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And Chris Owens was in every one of those movies back then. So
I know,
pretty much
in the background,
which it won't be the only Chris Owens movie on this list. I found out. So
yeah. All right. So Last Holiday with Queen Latifah and Man Called Otto, Jordan. So there you go. But
nice. I watched that for the first time. Yeah.
All right. Jacob.
Yeah, so I know I've seen Last Holiday, but I think I watched it like one time, and I don't really, remember much about it or feel the need to go back to it. A Man Called Otto, obviously, much more recent. I feel like it kind of got overlooked in 2023 because it came out so early, and then it was just like, all right, that was a good movie, but that's kind of all that's been said about it. I think Tom Hanks is giving a great performance. I like the supporting cast here, and one of my favorite comedians, Mike Birbiglia, is in A Man Called Otto. So that's another reason to go with A Man Called Otto.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you think?
Yeah, it's surprising to see. Last holiday here. If JPO was here, I'd probably I'll put ribbon cut a little bit. I'm like, it doesn't seem like a JPO movie, but
you'd be like, what do you got against Queen Latifah? What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
I like Queen Latifah. She's cool, but it doesn't seem like I don't know. I need to. I think I'm like Jacob. I think I've seen it. I didn't obviously have much effect on me. I might watch it again through. And I think A Man Called Otto literally came out like the first week of 2023. I think it was like the first new movie to come out. One of the first.
Oh yeah, it did.
And it is really good. It's interesting that Tom Hanks was definitely going above and beyond to try to shed that hate, that lovable dad image. It was because this is just after Elvis replays a dick as well. I do like the because this is a remake of A Man Called Ove, and that's a bit better. But this movie is pretty good, so I will go Man Called Otto.
Yeah, well, awesome.
Yeah, Man Called Otto, aka OK Boomer, the movie. So
yeah, right.
Essentially, but
Nice.
I can see why JPO liked it, and it kind of got lost a little bit in the shuffle, being like a January release that year. But I'll go with that. I know he praised this movie quite a bit, and I'm in the same group. I may or may not have seen Last Holiday. I cannot remember, so I have no idea. So I'll go Man Called Otto. Jordan.
Yeah. I've seen Last Holiday, and it's quite good. it's not like anything I go like crazy about, but it's good. And yeah, just like she finds out a grim diagnosis, so she wants to use all the money she has left to just live her life to the fullest and all that. So, but I watched a man called Otto for this, and it's really good. Like I love the way that it's kind of shot and the way it's kind of filmed and like the vibe of him in his neighborhood, just being the curmudgeon in the neighborhood and then complaining at the hardware store and complaining everywhere he goes and like on the phone to people and all that. So, and then you find out stuff of course, it's a little predictable because you're like oh, like over time that his heart's probably gonna soften and he's probably gonna like become a sweet guy by then. And so there's no spoiler that happens, but I think it's really good and yeah, like it is fun to see Tom Hanks as like a curmudgeon kind of guy because you don't see that often. So yeah, I'll go a man called Otto.
All right. Yeah, Soda.
So I haven't seen a man called Otto, and I'm like everyone else. I'm not sure if I've seen Last Holiday. I know I've seen scenes. So I know I'm gonna go with that one just based off of that, and also because I just fucking love Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, sure.
They do a sequel called Last Holiday, which they might have. Again, I don't even remember. It should be Last Holiday, maybe you saw the first one?
Yeah, right.
That would kind of put the title. That would kind of contradict the title.
Yeah.
The Last Holiday.
Kind of would, yeah.
But didn't they do a Last Holiday too? I swear there's one.
I swear there's the last one this time. This is the Last Holiday. No,
maybe.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up in a second. But
I swear it's the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. This is The End and The Jerk. So a little comedy matchup. Richie.
Oh man, this is tough. Yeah, this is two great comedies. Me and Jake really vibed over like most comedies, even though obviously, I mean, I can't say that right after I slightly ripping for the Last Holiday thing, just because I don't remember that movie. But This Is The End is a great time, very sort of very meta and really quotable. But The Jerk is one I'm going back to. We talked about in Wheel movies. It's just really fun to see. Steve Martin. Really good. Because it doesn't come up here as much, I'll go to The Jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Austin.
Yeah, no, these are both really good comedies. Yeah, Richie and I had a good time talking about The Jerk on Wheel movies. And yeah, it's a really great kind of late 70s comedy with Steve Martin. Man, I love This Is The End. That movie is just endlessly kind of rewatchable for me. Everybody playing kind of exaggerated versions of themselves, and it had all of his staple of guys in there, including David Krumholtz. So, so yeah, I'll go with This Is The End here.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really loved about JPO is that like he loved comedy and so did I. That's my favorite genre. And like we would have certain people on like a Dan Skip Allen, like he would always vote against the comedy and like he'd be like have a sense of humor, like learn to laugh a little bit. Jesus, come on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I remember the Western episode.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he got famously pissed off about Blazing Saddles winning.
About a comedic Western winning the whole thing.
Like really? But
it's a Western.
That was great. Yeah. But the Jerk is really good. I mean, he was born a black man apparently, and like living in a black family is what he thought. So
you mean I'm gonna stay this color?
Yeah, right. Yeah. But there's so many great, just like Steve Martin style bits where it's like I don't need anything from you except this, like, and he's like pulling around this pencil and this spatula and except for this thing, and he's just like grabbing random objects. Yeah. So, and This Is The End is great, but I feel like maybe the Jerk doesn't come up quite as much, and it's really good. So I'll go with The Jerk. But Soda.
Yeah, so it's basically one that's funny versus one that's incredibly quotable. I've seen The Jerk a couple times. Like I said, It's incredibly quotable. It's got some funny moments, but this to the end is something different. It's incredibly funny. There are just some jokes in there that just fucking kill me, like Channing Tatum as in the Gimp costume. I love him.
Yeah.
Michael Cera just as a completely coked out version of himself. All the great cameos in this. It's a funny film, so I'm gonna go with This Is the End.
Jonah Hill
Yeah.
playing a very, very fake nice guy, which he
Yeah,
might be.
and apparently, well, not apparently, Jay Baruchel's pretty much said this, that the bit where him not liking Jonah Hill is not false.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's
Well,
like a lot of that script's based on reality.
okay. Well, Jacob, what do you say here?
You know what I don't get is how at King of the Ring, Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon are in a street fight.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the match, referee Mike Chioda is trying to count out Shane McMahon. But there is no... That just kind of irritates me. I have never seen This Is the End. The jerk is really funny. I'm going to go with the jerk.
Yeah,
right.
And boy,
it's a
did
great
they
match,
wish,
by the way.
boy,
Good match.
boy, did they wish that match would have been false count anywhere. My God. 'Cause,
And I
match would
bet
have
you
been
Shane
stopped way
McMahon
before
wished
then.
the glass would break sooner.
Yeah.
Oy.
Yeah.
You can hear his head hit the concrete at one point.
Yeah.
And then he tells him to do it again. Well, what is
Yeah,
wrong
it's
with
like,
you?
oh, okay. And meanwhile,
I-
Vince is over there
Ugh.
practically trying not to stab anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly's Game and Michael Clayton.
Movies with names in the title. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, right.
Yeah, those are name movies. Yeah. So
Which will be the mystery series for November. Shameless plug on the movies with names in it.
Jordan's gonna have 2,000 movies he's gonna have to randomize
Yeah, right.
and pull
Yeah.
64 movies from each time.
Yeah.
I saw Michael Clayton a few years ago. It's kind of like, he's like a corporate fixer kind of a thing, fixing corporate issues. And what is it, like Tom Wilkinson has like a meltdown or
Yeah.
something he's got to fix in the beginning of the
He's like
movie.
naked, like a
He's like running around. Yeah. So I mean, it's a fun movie. I've seen Molly's Game, I think, a couple more times. I think Idris Elba's great in that movie. And the Aaron Sorkin dialogue, of course, is great. So it's close, but I'll go Molly's Game. Jordan.
So I watched Michael Clayton for the first time for this, and it was really good. And I'm pretty sure Tilda Swinton won Best Supporting Actress for this. So, the movie's really good, but I sometimes have a little confusing time following the plot, 100%, because I think it's just different cases where George Clooney just comes in to be the fixer, but George Clooney's scenes are excellently done, and Tilda Swinton's like those two in particular. But Molly's Game is great. It's another kind of crazy Michael Cera one because he's one of the celebrities at the poker table.
He's playing Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. Yeah. But then you get people like Kevin Costner and Idris Elba and Chris O'Dowd, a bunch of those guys. But and it's kind of, I wouldn't really call it a sports, but movie per se. She is a former Olympic skier, and I think it's kind of. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was maybe based loosely on a true story, but
it is based on a true story.
Yeah, but it would fit when we were doing sports and games. That if it's not a sport, then it's a game because it has poker. So, but and I think that's very good. Is it Aaron Sorkin? Because I feel like it's that kind of
Yeah, he directed it, and this is a directorial debut, I think.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go with Molly's Game, because if it's that good, then it gives me hope for the next Social Network movie. So,
unfortunately, I haven't seen either of these, but I'm gonna go with Molly's Game just because I know more about it. I know it's got a great cast just from everything you guys have said, and I'm a fan of Jessica Chastain. So,
sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
I have not seen either of these.
See more movies, Jacob.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah,
starting off hot. But I have heard JPO talk much more about Molly's Game and praise it a little bit more than Michael Clayton, so I will go with Molly's Game.
All right.
Yeah. But if you ever want to go to Walmart and make a decision about which one you would want to watch first, you could do that too. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, Michael Clayton, I've seen one, so it's good, but Molly's Game I've seen a few times. I think Molly's Game is great. One guy who's like unsung this movie because he's only like in it for a little bit is Kevin Costner. He's fucking great in this movie. I think he's fantastic, and and Mark Cera is probably his best role because he's supposedly playing he's really channeling Tobey Maguire was like around that time. But yeah, it's really solid script, really good, great performances all around, and Eric Sorkin I think is the best at this. I'm looking forward to anything he does, and I know JPO was a huge Eric Sorkin guy, and I've heard him talk more about Molly's Game. So Molly's Game.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, got the Stepford Wives, the original one from the 70s, and Trainwreck. Jordan.
I have not seen the original Stepford Wives. That's a blind spot. I've seen the remake, but not the original one. But I remember that a Trainwreck came out when I worked in a movie theater, and I remember specifically like watching it. The movie theater that I worked at, we had balconies, and so I sat up in the balcony a couple of times because sometimes when it was really slow, I was an usher, so the usher would go and like hide up in the balconies, and then all the managers couldn't really like find them or like know where they are. So, it might be just because this is Judd Apatow, right? I think.
Yeah.
And it's like so a lot of the Judd Apatow movies that I like, but this is the only Amy Schumer movie that I like, and I think it's because of Judd Apatow why I like it, because I'm not a big Amy Schumer fan, but she's actually quite good in this, and also Nikki Glaser, but both of them, and Bill Hader. So like those three, and then John Cena has some hilarious scenes in there, being the tattooed guy or whatever, and then LeBron James has a cameo, and he at least is doing something kind of halfway interesting. So yeah, so I'll go with Trainwreck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Soda.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen the Stepford Wives, either of them. It is a blind spot for me as well. But I had seen Trainwreck. I actually went and saw it in theaters. I'm pretty much basically agree with everything Jordan said. It's the only Amy Schumer movie I like. It's probably because of Judd Apatow, but the script was well written. I like how they revert the rom-com. They reversed the concept. So the guy going after the girl, it's the girl trying to change to go after the guy. LeBron James actually was pretty good in this movie. He's so good. When he wants to be, he's a good actor. And this, I love that this is when everyone realized just how funny John Cena is, and there's us wrestling fans like no doy. So so I'm gonna give it to Trainwreck. I probably should go rewatch it because I do remember having a good time when it came out.
Yep. But speaking of John Cena, if you can, this is a quick shameless plug. Go see Coyote versus Acme. It's really good. Support that movie, and he's in it.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
It comes out. It hasn't come out yet until like mid-September, but I will see.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. They had it for a mystery movie, but I think that's out now.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah. but Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but John Cena was actually in both these movies. He was in the Stepford Wives. You just couldn't see him.
Nah.
I see.
He was a Trainwreck. He was really good. He was really funny. Shout out LeBron James. Even though JPO doesn't like sports, they go with Trainwreck.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, never seen the original Stepford Wives, but Trainwreck, it was the only Amy Schumer movie I've liked so far. I mean, hopefully, I don't want that. I want to like her movies, but I think maybe it's because she had help writing it. I don't know. She's got another movie coming out about divorce, so we'll see what happens. But I think maybe the John Cena scene could also be loosely based on the fact that she dated Dolph Ziggler for a little bit, so maybe it could be So it could be sort of based on that, but he's really funny. But LeBron's really funny too. Where the scene where they go to pay for dinner and he just happens to forget his wallet, and Bill Hader's like, "Fuck you." But it's got a weird cast too. Got an interesting weirdly cast too. It's like Brie Larson, you forget, so there's Tilda Swinton. There you go, Tilda Swinton again, boss. But yeah, because it's got a wrestler in it, I'll go Trainwreck because it's just it's a rule on this tournament. I think.
Yeah.
The rest,
right. Yeah, it kind of has to be. Yeah.
Yeah, Trainwreck has
Austin.
wrestling, so that's what I'm going for as well. And no, he's very funny in it. That was the first one where I went like, oh yeah, no, this is like really good John Cena, and he was trying to break away from just being generic action guy John Cena for a little while. So, and then it started to kind of buck. It was this and like Sisters and a couple movies that he started to kind of.
He's really
yeah. So, all right, we'll go down to. I think I don't know which Little Monsters it was. I put this one. I'm not sure.
Oh, you put that one?
I don't know because there's two, and he didn't specify.
Is there
There's
two?
this one. There's the
But I
Lupita
kinda feel-
Nyong'o movie as well, and I don't know which one it is.
I could
So-
see this one being it.
Maybe.
I mean, I can see the other one being it, so I don't know.
I literally couldn't know. I tried to parse it out in my brain, so I'm not sure. And of course, my instinct was to immediately go to my messenger and go, "Hey JPO, which one did you mean?" And I was like, "Oh shit, can I ask?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
been there.
So
He gave the other one 3 stars, so I assume it's not that one.
Oh, the Lupino Nyong'o one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably not that one then. Okay. All right. But anyways, go ahead.
So yeah, no, I haven't seen Little Monsters. I do remember always running across the VHS when I was in a video store and just couldn't wrap my head around what the fuck I was seeing, so I never watched it. Hard Target, I remember seeing in the mid 90s because back then we were pretty much allowed to watch those type of movies at that age, like 8, 9, 10 years old. And I remember it having probably one of the more exhilarating action scenes on a hockey rink on film. So I'm going to go with Hard Target, even though he was not a sports guy, it turns out. I'm going for the sports.
Yeah, sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
Why are you calling for a rope break in a match with no disqualifications? I don't. And Mike Chioda is supposed to be one of the better referees. I
usually like Mike Chioda, so that's a little odd. Yeah,
it's a weird one. Don't point it out to Jimmy Corderas though. He'll just fucking.
Yeah, he's interesting on Twitter.
And no, JPO he didn't like the actual sport, but he loved sports movies. So anything about sports he liked. But if you started talking about the NBA or whatever, and he was like, "No, stop it." I haven't seen Hard Target. Yeah, Little Monsters I think is a lot of fun, so I'll go with that one.
All right, Richie.
Little Monsters haven't seen. Might get around to it.
Watch more movies.
I know. This is probably. This is younger Harry Mandel, so I'd probably handle him. I can't stomach him now. He's annoying as fuck and just completely just paranoid about everything. I've heard decent things, so I want to watch it. But Hard Target's one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies. It's fucking ridiculous. It's got you got Jean-Claude Van Damme with a mullet. You got Wilford Brimley on a horse. What more could you want?
Yeah, sounds good. Awesome.
And Van Damme punches out a snake and knocks it out. So what more could you want from a movie? So
it's peak Van Damme.
Hard Target, Jordan.
Yeah, so Hard Target's still a blind spot for me. So I haven't seen it. So I need to get around to that because I've heard it's maybe like one of the better ones for him. But I have seen Little Monsters multiple times. I actually own it on DVD, and because I don't know if it's even on Blu-ray. It's probably just DVD. But
Vestron Video put out a Blu-ray not too long ago, actually, of Little Monsters.
Okay.
Nice. It was like a boutique label that had to put it out.
Yeah, but I know that like Harry Mandel famously like hated doing this movie because back then it was hours and hours in the makeup chair to get him to look like that. So it was a long time.
He's notoriously germophobic and shit.
Like germophobic, all that stuff. Yeah, like he has OCD. So but I remember having fun with it. I mean, I always thought it was a cool concept as a kid. Like you look under your bed and there's like an underworld with monsters under there, and And there's certain actors, like character actors that pop up. I mean, Daniel Stern pops up, and then I think he's Fred Savage's dad, and then Devin Rattray from
That's
Home
funny.
Alone. Yeah. That he pops up to as the bully, which makes sense. And then Ben Savage, he's just very, very young, but he's in there. So, but yeah, I'll go with Little Monsters. Yeah, that was fun.
All right, hard target. All right, going down to Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and I Love You, Philip Morris. Jacob.
I love these matchups when it's a movie I've seen against a movie I haven't seen. Oh, and Shane just got dropped right on his head.
Which time?
Oh, the first time.
Oof.
Thankfully, I don't have the volume up too high, so I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely hear the thunk. Go if you get a chance, go listen to Bruce Pritchard's What's Happening on the Other Side of Gorilla during that. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen I Love You, Philip Morris. Dungeons and Dragons was a big surprise. It looked from the trailer, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I ended up having a lot of fun with it. I thought it was one of the better movies of that year. So I'm gonna go with Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, like Jacob said, Dungeons and Dragons and Among Thieves is a big surprise. It's quite entertaining. It sucks that there is a script out there. They've written a script, but like this movie didn't sort of make enough money to justify it to convince studios to get it made. But you never know. I'm going to go the other way though and go Love You, Philip Morris, because it's one movie that me and JPO bonded over. And we talked about how it's actually one of Jim Carrey's one of his best performances, and it's a very underrated movie, and it's actually it's actually quite charming in a way, and the chemistry between Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor is very they're just got like dynamite chemistry. So yeah, and it's just one of those underseen Jim Carrey movies that people need to watch, and yeah, I think we vibe over that. So I'm gonna go I Love You, Philip Morris.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, I might also go with I Love You, Philip Morris. I think I first started hearing about this movie from him because I think like I had missed it or I knew of it, but I didn't really know like what it was. And when he said it was kind of has some like almost heisty elements to it, like the whole montage where they're breaking out of jail over and over again, which is very funny. In like secret ways. And I know he was a big champion of this movie. So I might actually go that way. But Dungeons & Dragons is a lot of fun. But I'm gonna go with Philip Morris here.
Yeah. So probably I got into I Love You, Philip Morris a little bit because of JPO, but also because of Austin too. That like both of you guys kind of championed it, and I was a little hesitant to ever watch this movie because in the trailer it like specifically features them having gay sex, and I'm like what is this movie? but like, that's just like a quick scene. It's kind of just for like part of the story, but but the movie's good, yeah, and funny. Both Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor are really funny, and then of course Leslie Mann also, she's good in it too. But and then Dungeons and Dragons, I saw opening night just because I was looking for something to see, and like I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because I thought the trailers looked atrocious. Also,
the trailers were bad.
Yeah, they weren't good. So I'm like, I don't know about this movie, and I had all the diehard D&D fans in there, like all these kind of like nerdy like people, and they were like laughing at like things I didn't get and I didn't understand. So I'd like turn around and like look at people, be like, "Why are you laughing at these?" Like I have no clue what's so funny. But then like I didn't get it because I'm not really into it. I played D&D once, and it was like just seemed like it was chaotic and had no rules or plot or purpose. I don't know. So, but yeah, it was quite good. But I think that I Love You, Philip Morris is probably more my speed, so I'll probably go with that. But I have heard that like they're probably going to do a sequel to Dungeons and Dragons, even though it didn't make a ton of money and maybe even bomb. But I've heard talks they're still might do a sequel though still. So I don't know. We'll see.
There's hope because I think it sold pretty well on DVD and it did well on streaming.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes I can save it as of right now. it's a similar situation with Masters of the Universe. Has been like #1 on Prime for like a month right now.
Yeah,
straight.
right.
So
That's what
so
I wish I could have
maybe
seen
there's
in theaters.
like slight hope that for people who wanted a sequel to that movie. So
Yeah, right.
there you
Exactly.
go. But we'll see.
Exactly.
Soda.
Yeah, I haven't seen I Love You, Philip Morris. I don't know, I just never really got around to it. And as someone who has played Dungeons and Dragons many a time, this movie is definitely a love letter to Dungeons and Dragons. You can definitely tell what is a natural one roll of a dice when you watch that film. Like, oh shit, that character rolled a nat one. That's the scene when he malfunctions playing the what you call it. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful representation of the dragon, so I'm gonna go with that one, and I do hope they get a sequel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Same.
we'll see. All right, Phil Morris, way back, and Holes, Richie.
Ooh.
Yeah, now Howell's has always been like a huge blind spot, but I know JPO talked about it quite a bit. He definitely liked. He definitely was a fan of like the younger Shia LaBeouf. Like I know he was an Even Stevens guy as well. But way back, something I think I sort of caught on to because of him, and I watched that not that long ago, maybe 2 years ago, and yeah, it's really good. Yeah, like you talk about another guy playing against type. Steve Carell is just an asshole in this movie. This is just a this is shitty, man, and you know he doesn't know anything. But like it's probably the breakout, probably the best performances. I was like Sam Rockwell. I think he's fantastic in this, and Tony Collette, and so yeah, I'll go the way back. So I think it's yeah, just it's a good like just entertaining sort of well written movie. So yeah, way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin, what do you think?
Yeah. The way back. No, it's one I've gone back to a bunch of times, and I'm not usually into like coming of age type movies, but yeah, this is really good. And man, Steve Carell is such an asshole in this movie. It's kind of great. Just the passive aggressiveness is just off the charts in that movie. And no, Holes is a solid movie, but it's been a long time since I watched it. I'm due for a rewatch, but I'll go the way back.
Yeah, well, I know that JPO is also a fan of the way back. He likes the way back and the way back. So because the way back is Ben Affleck, of course, but yeah, I really like both of these. I mean, I know it's been said. If you ever find the clip of Shia LaBeouf talking at a convention about Holes and saying they had a horrible time, like it was like it's a horrible fucking time, and he was just cussing up a storm and just like being his kind of usual kind of rough and tumble self, but still being like charismatic enough to be really fun at a convention and stuff. So, but yeah, so I like them both. But the way back I saw multiple times in theaters, but I didn't see it until it already kind of run its course in Maine at theater, and it's playing in like some of those discount like dollar theaters. So I saw it twice in there, and yeah, it's very good. And I'm a huge Sam Rockwell fan as well, and also, yeah, there's great performances all around. But I also like to shout out Anna Sophia Robb. I think she's pretty good. It's kind of like the love interest to like the young kid, Liam James. And yeah, so I'll go the way back.
Okay. So
I haven't seen either of these. Well, and I actually agree with JPO on this. I love young Shia LaBeouf. I love Even Stevens. He's just so funny. And even in the Dumb and Dumber prequel, he was in that. He was pretty funny too. But I'm gonna go with the way back just because I've been told to watch that movie a lot. I probably should.
Yeah, you probably should. But Jacob.
So yeah, I've seen Holes. I think it's good. I do enjoy it, but I think JPO, like, he just talked about the way back, and like anytime it was brought up, he would gush about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the way back.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
As Kurt Angle hit the angle slam off the wood.
He won the match.
It's one of my favorite angle slams of all time.
Oh, 100%. Him and Shane had such great chemistry.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I was just thinking it was just about time for that. Okay. Anyways, Chef and Raising Arizona. So it's on me. No, these are both really fun. I wonder what I should vote for.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Just as a joke on the show, maybe. Sure, why not Raising Arizona? I know JPO is a fan of it, but he likes Chef as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like, sir, I do believe you have a panty on your head. He's like, I'll take it. I forget what he says. Like when he's like stealing the like Huggies, I'll take it. Like this pack of Huggies and all the cash you got in the drawer, or something like that. But yeah, it's really good. So is Chef though. Like it's one of the like to me like a more like unique performance for Jon Favreau, just doing that type of role, like a guy you just really like root for, and it's but like in that kind of like a dramatic kind of way though, and a movie also makes you very hungry. So yeah, like watch that movie and like make yourself a sandwich and like eat it while you watch it. But I think though, yeah, like I just go back to Raising Arizona a lot. Like I hope the Coen brothers get back together, because they are great when they're together, and like maybe not so good when they're separate. So so I'll go Raising Arizona.
And Chef, a movie that Jon Favreau wrote himself, having Sofia Vergara as his ex-wife and Scarlett Johansson as his girlfriend.
Yeah, I would. You would.
Well, then Adam Sandler is what he did.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Soda.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to go with the one I've seen, Raising Arizona. I have never gotten around to Chef. It was never really on my radar, and knowing what I know now about it, I'm kind of glad I haven't watched it, because it would have given me a lot of ideas, and I'd be a lot fatter right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm going to go with Raising Arizona just because of where its place is and the Coen brothers' legacy. Great performances from Nick Cage and Holly Hunter. So yeah, Raising Arizona.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, so I have seen neither of these.
Lots of movies.
He has told me more times to watch Chef than Raising Arizona, so I'm going to go with Chef.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie.
Yeah, I need to watch Raising Arizona. It's one of the huge blind spots. Not on the wheel, so I'll probably pop up. Maybe I'll do that when it pops up there. Chef, me and JPO are sort of bond over like movies we'd call food porn movies, and Chef was one of the better ones in the last few years. And and we'd always joke about who Jon Favreau cast as his ex-wife and girlfriend. But he'd always he was a huge fan of like Jon Favreau and that kind of that group as well. So yeah, I'll go Chef.
Which Iron Man did that come out after? Was it the first or the second?
The second.
Was it the second?
Yeah, because this is 2014. Iron Man 2 was 2010.
2014? I thought it was earlier than that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 2014.
Wow. Okay, I thought it was earlier than that.
This came out after all the Iron Man.
Yeah. No, I'm right. I know my release dates.
No. I just
I was double checking myself, but yeah, it was after all there because Iron Man.
Just because I remember it came out when I was living in the city, but I didn't realize it was towards the end of my time because I moved back in September of 2014.
Okay.
Well, here's an only on Tournament Fights: Apocalypse Now and Three Ninjas.
Gonna see that crossover.
That's right, Jordan.
Oh man. Well, do I go for the amazing movie or like the one that I grew up watching a million times and can quote Rocky Love Emily, Rocky Love Emily, or because my sister's Emily and all we were younger, I would tease her with that, but or just give it to Tum Tum. He'll eat anything. I won't eat dog poop. Or like if I was a little booger, where would I be? Mom and Dad's room. Like that movie's just so much fun if you're like a young boy, and if it hits you at that time. It kind of has to hit you like at the right time though, otherwise like who cares? But I mean, it hit me. It's like Home Alone meets some like weird martial arts of sorts, karate stuff, and I can't remember the name of the actor that plays the grandpa. He's unknown. Like pretty.
Oh
well
yeah,
done.
Victor. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
something like that. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna have some fun because I'll bet maybe JPO would have too. So I'm gonna go Three Ninjas.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one that I've seen the most, and it's gonna be Three Ninjas. I've seen Apocalypse Now. It's a great film. I don't ever want to see it again. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know it's very heavy.
Yeah, very heavy. But Three Ninjas, yeah, I'm like Jordan. I grew up watching this one. For me, it's a toss up between this one and the second one in terms of which I love. The third one is a little weird compared to the other two, and it was filmed before the second one. Whatever. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Three Ninjas just because of the lot of memories and nostalgia, and I want to see the internet burn.
Yeah, right. Well, Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, JPO does like to have fun, so I could see a universe where he would vote Three Ninjas over Apocalypse Now, but he also recognizes when the movie is just damn good. So I'm gonna go Apocalypse Now.
But yeah, but
Victor Wong. Victor Wong.
Yeah, Victor Wong. Yeah, I was thinking of the like I had one of those like ponytail villains, like Snyder. And
every movie from around then and TV show had a greasy ponytail villain that dealt with toxic waste as their
right
as a profession.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
Yeah,
it was really
right.
Weird.
And
yeah,
like he had crazy lines when he's like, "Snatch those kids without getting caught, or I'm going to crush your head until some ooze comes out of your eyeball." Or just like over the top, like weird stuff like that. But it's fun. But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, it's interesting because obviously one is a better movie. I don't know if you watch Three Ninjas. I don't know if it's a good movie, but like it's like one of those ones where I think we bonded over because like it was just one of those ones where I think your kid, you watch it at the right time, and I think we did bond over. We also bonded over how much we didn't like the Hulk Hogan one.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I'd never seen that one.
Where
it's awful.
Where he's got he's got like a weird mustache. It's like the mustache, but it's still black and it's
and he's got the hairpiece which he wore during the Ultimate Warrior stuff in WCW, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm torn. I don't know. I'm sort of with Jacob. I think he'd go Apocalypse Now. I'll leave it up to Austin.
Okay.
I think you would go for some anarchy here and go Three Ninjas actually, because why not? And no, I mean those three guys in the movie, the like kind of surfer hippie bums that like try to kidnap the kids. One of my favorite little lines from them is he's like on the phone with the Snyder guy and he gets off of it and he's like he asks one of the guys, like, what time does school get out? Like, if they're trying to plan the kidnapping. And one of the other guys goes, I don't know. I never made it that far in the game to find out. So,
my impression of a stoner is based off of these three.
Yeah.
Because of how many times I saw this movie as a kid.
They're robbing the gas station. She's like, hello, my dear good sir. Give me all the cash in the cash register.
It's
like,
weird.
It felt so like quotable.
It felt like they were channeling Pauly Shore is how it comes off to now.
Yeah, but still, it's all right.
Yeah,
it was good.
Like whenever I see somebody pulled over, I'm like, ooh, somebody got a ticket. Shut up.
All right, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom and Fury. Soda.
Okay, so again another set that I haven't seen. So I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I know, right? I've seen a lot of movies, just not the right ones. No, I'm going to go with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom just because I'm a semi-retired musician at this point. And Yeah, exactly. That he wore that in
What the
WCW.
heck?
You're like, what the fuck
That's
is
Hulk
going
Hogan
on?
in the terrible Three Ninjas movie with Jim
He,
Brown.
he looks
Yeah.
older there than he did.
He looks old there. Yeah, like what the hell's going
Yeah.
on?
That's what
Who
he
knew it
did
was the hair?
before he passed away.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, as someone who used to be a musician, and was this not Chadwick Boseman's last film?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
gonna go for it for that.
This
Ma
is
Rainey's
the one
Black
where
Bottom.
everybody waited around for him to win the Oscar, and then Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony
won the Oscar.
Hopkins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what?
right.
Yes.
That was this one. So yeah, I'm
It
gonna
sure
go
was.
for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah.
That was a weird year. That was like the COVID Oscars, right? Something like that.
Yeah, or the year after.
It's
the
like
Yeah,
the year
it was-
after, so they were still
yeah.
kind of COVID. Yeah, everybody was like waiting on the
people were
broadcast
there,
'cause
but he wasn't.
they
Yeah.
kept hinting about like him winning it throughout the show, and then they're like, "And the winner is Anthony Hopkins," and everybody went, "What?" So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why'd you
Yeah,
switch
but-
the order?
yeah.
Yeah, they switched it, but
Switch.
Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, so I know I think I started watching Fury, and then for whatever reason I turned it off. Not because I didn't like it, but because I got busy, and for whatever reason, have not gotten back to it. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, I think, is really good. And if I remember correctly, it was towards the top of JPO's list for that year. Also, I know he spoke very highly of it. He's spoken highly of both of these movies, but for this one, I'm gonna go with the one that I've seen and enjoyed, and go with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, but yeah, Fury is really good.
Good. That'd be weird. You shouldn't be looking at anyone's.
Yeah,
box.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I said I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
You'd be looking at somebody's mom.
You're being a gentleman.
You sounded disappointed.
I closed my eyes and I was like, "Hey, no, give it some pride." I'm being, but I was like, "Give it some dignity," I have Fury is really good, and yeah, even though maybe like Shia LaBeouf was at his most lunatic, he's probably the best performance in this movie. He's really good.
Yeah, he is good.
I saw an interview, I think was Scott Eastwood on Dak Shepard's podcast, where he said that him and Shia LaBeouf like almost had a fight on the set.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because he's being a dick to everybody, but like this movie is really good. So I'll go Fury.
Yeah, Austin.
I'll go Fury because I got asked about 900 questions on Fury about ASAT over the years, so which is fine because I answered them all correctly because I know that movie very well. But I swear he asked about Logan Lerman and Fury like 90 times. So yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom's excellent. Like it just like I think this movie came out like was released even after he passed, I think. And it just made me just think like get like even more like distraught over like the passing of Chadwick Boseman because like he's so young and he's such a freaking damn good actor. Like why did we have to lose him at such a young age? But and Fury I've got like a loose connection with because I did meet John Bernthal at a convention and I was asking what his next project was and he's like I'm going to film this tank movie with Brad Pitt and Shia LaBeouf and it's called Fury and I'm like oh cool that sounds awesome and then Shia LaBeouf put on his social media that he's going to train all about tanks out of the Gallon Fields which people from Idaho just like gave him crap for because it's Gallon Field not fields there's no fields involved it's just like a military base but they're infamously known to be a big tank division. I've been out there before. It's out by the Boise airport, and I've been in some of the tanks there because we got to do it when I was a Boy Scout once upon a time. So that was kind of cool. But Fury's really good too. It like feels like one of the most authentic lived in kind of war movies like that, and like how like when like you're in a tank like that, you literally become like very close. You either like become like a family, like brothers, or you're kind of at each other's throats because it's that like close knit quarters. So yeah, I'll go Fury.
I also got to meet John Bernthal. I have a picture with him, but I
Oh,
met
nice.
him like right after the first season of The Walking Dead. So he wasn't like really famous yet. It was just
Yeah.
like when he was on The Walking Dead and just kind of a character actor. And to where like I met almost all the
Yeah.
cast of The Walking Dead season 1 with like no line, like at all.
Oh, yeah?
At
Oh,
a horror
dang.
convention. Like I walked right up to Stephen Yoon, got a picture with him. Walked right up to John Bernthal, got a picture with him. Right up to
Man,
Carl,
all those
got a
guys
picture
have
with him.
huge lines now.
That's what I mean. You go now, like all those guys will have like massive lines, where it takes forever
Yeah.
to meet them. So,
And to bring
I
it
got
back
all lucky.
to what Jacob was watching, John Bernthal is the nephew-in-law of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah, you're
really-
right.
Yeah, his wife is Kurt Angle's niece.
Oh,
Yeah, they've been
okay.
on each other's
Yeah.
podcasts and like talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a big wrestling fan. So,
Yeah, and it's funny that that's actually never been brought up whenever they show him on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red State and Defending Your Life. Jacob.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I've never heard him talk about either of these movies. So this one's hard because I haven't seen either of these movies. Red State's got John Goodman in it. Sold. Red State.
Written
Yeah.
and directed by Kevin Smith.
And it's a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
It's a Kevin Smith movie that is
sold
sure
even
as
more.
fuck not a Kevin Smith movie.
No,
Sold
yeah,
even more.
no. Yeah.
Richie.
Yeah, we talked about Defending Your Life, like literally, was it?
With Jonathan
Jonathan
Carroll.
Carroll.
On Jonathan Carroll's one.
Monday. Yeah.
And I think I mentioned there that maybe JPO was a fan, and like, oh yeah, or that, like it gets brought up a lot in the Criterion, the closet videos as like a very revered sort of movie, and yeah, I like the concept, but and he has talked about it a lot, but again, Red State's Kevin Smith. He was a huge Kevin Smith guy. I even sent him a James Silent Bob thing for I think Christmas one year. So yeah, like he's a Kevin Smith guy through and through. He even watched that stupid Bitcoin movie that that Kevin Smith did. He was able to get a hold of that with Chris Jericho, the one with Chris Jericho in it.
I forgot about that.
But he loved Red State, and yeah, I vibe with Red State as well. And we bond over that, and Michael Parks is great in this as well. So I'll go Red State.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'll also go Red State because it's a solid movie. It doesn't get talked about a lot because it's kind of weirdly unavailable a lot of times. I think it's finally on VOD. It's finally kind of dropped on VOD recently. But yeah, one of the first things I watched when the news broke and I had access to my my Fandango movies while we were at that cabin is I just popped on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back because I was like, JPO would watch a Kevin Smith movie just randomly, just to cheer me up. So it's something silly, and I know this isn't a silly Kevin Smith movie, but I know he's a big fan. So I'll go Red State.
Yeah. I never understood how Kevin Smith lost the rights to some of his own movies. Like he couldn't I don't know, he couldn't distribute them.
It was weird, Miramax stuff or something. It was very
Yeah.
strange, like the way the Weinstein Company owned a lot of the weird stuff with the
It made me happy. I had the DVD of Dogma.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But yeah, Red State could be the first time I really saw much about Kyle Gallner because he's in it. But yeah, it's a very kind of crazy, religious culty kind of horror movie. It's good, but and Defending Your Life, I watched it for Jonathan's after the 128. I like parts of it. I just expected, I don't know, just maybe a little something kind of different. To me, the parts that I got bored of and didn't like the most was where he had to defend his life, defend himself. I'm kind of just move past. Let's see more of the afterlife.
I like the world building, but I didn't love the movie. I like the world that he was in, though. It was interesting.
Yeah, but I do like the concept of being able to eat whatever you want and you never gain weight, and the food tastes incredible. Where it's oh, this pasta. Have you tried this? This pasta, or the guy's I'm going to bring you 12 pies.
He's going to hand him 2 cases of pies.
Yeah.
He had to take home with him.
No. I said no. I said leave it alone.
Yeah.
Nope. You're getting them.
Yeah.
I think that that's all right. But I think I maybe gravitate a little more towards Red State. So I'll go with that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this is funny. It's kind of like Red State is me 15 years ago in my movie sensibilities, and Defending Your Life is me now in my movie
Yeah.
sensibilities. Because in truth, actually, if I were to watch one now over the other, will be Defending Your Life. However, I too am going to go with Red State for this one, just because it's. I remember when this came out. Was like unlike anything Kevin Smith had ever done. I still remember the hubbub of where he bought his own movie and nobody was doing that type of self-distribution at that time. And now look at it, it's common.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good film. It's a tough film. It's a bloody film, but it's a good film. Michael Parks is good in it. John Goodman
Oh
is
yeah.
good in it. Yeah, Kyle Gallner, like everyone that's in it is good in it. I even like. I'm not really a big fan of when Kevin Smith's wife is in these movies. I thought she was good in this one. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
Red State for me. And another one I'm glad I bought the DVD of when it came out.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did.
But
No,
Kevin
Melissa
Smith's
Leo
wife.
is always in these movies where like she's part of like a, it's part of like a religious cult or there's religious things around it. It's weird. But anyway.
Yeah.
But is Kevin Smith's wife, is that Melissa Leo? Is that his wife?
No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no.
That's
I'm
Jennifer
like
Schwalbach.
Jennifer Schwalbach. No, Melissa Leo's way older. Yeah.
Okay,
no,
I'm just looking at the like cast,
No.
like which one could be his
No.
wife?
no, Jennifer Schwalbach. Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Leo, one of the
Oh,
ones who
okay.
said
My
fuck on the
my
Oscars.
my
She's
one
way down.
beef with Red State, my one beef is that he chickens out on the ending. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you've seen it, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He teases kind of an amazing ending and then chickens out on it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just
He
leave it at
pulled
that.
a Lucy and Charlie Brown on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Nobody and Knives Out. Two ones you liked a lot, Richie.
This is tough actually. I kind of like these both equally. But yeah, he would bond over both of these. I feel like Nobody was like probably better than I had in the right to because it was like it came after, so it was sort of around that John Wick time where like, oh, okay, I was now everything going to be John Wick, and that is sort of came up true. But this is one of the better John Wick sort of clones, especially that bit. And yeah, I think Bob Odenkirk does a really good job. Yeah, because it's just a bit all kind of stems from like a pony bracelet or whatever it's called. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's great seeing Christopher Lloyd in here too.
A unicorn bracelet, something like that, yeah.
But Knives Out, great, obviously great ensemble, and I'm a huge fan of like your murder mystery and Benoit Blanc, and everyone's having fun here, including Chris Evans. If I had to like nitpick it's a bit, it was a bit predictable, but I'm may go Nobody here because I don't know he was a huge Bob Odenkirk guy. He was a huge Better Call Saul guy, so I'll go Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, he was big on Odenkirk, but man, yeah, I know he loved these Knives Out movies too, like a lot. Like he was always, I want to say most of them were like in his top 12 every year. Like he loved these movies, and what they did. So I might go Knives Out here just because I know he was always championing it. Jordan?
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking to see if there's going to be any more Knives Out movies. There's none announced, but but the AI says there's that another one's likely to happen, but nothing's is announced. It doesn't really tell me anything. It's probably like who knows, but yeah. And I thought Knives Out was very predictable. Like I predicted it pretty early on, and like I wish I wouldn't have like done that. Like I tried to when I saw the next two, I like purposely tried to not like get in that kind of headspace to predict it. I just wanted to just enjoy it. So, which I got too much in it, but and then Nobody's great. Yeah, I think that it's a lot of fun just seeing Bob Odenkirk be this older guy that's like a John Wick type, but he gets beat up. Yeah, and you see like the flaws and especially like the scene on the bus too, like when he just takes all the guys on the bus. I think that's really good, and the sequel's good too. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a third one. I don't know, but so yeah, I'll go with Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, no, I enjoyed both of these films. I've only seen Nobody Once, unfortunately, and I haven't got around to seeing the second one. I'm gonna go with Knives Out just because I've seen it more. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the ensemble cast. I love that after years of playing Captain America, because in real life he is Captain America, it was nice to see Chris Evans return to being the smarmy jackass that he had in him, like when he played Johnny Storm and when he was in Not Another Teen Movie and back in those days. So it was nice to see him return to that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Knives Out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm good. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, both of these are fantastic movies. I really enjoy both of them. Nobody was more of a surprise. I thought Knives Out, was going to be good. The cast, just everybody involved. Nobody was more of a surprise, and it features my second favorite fight scene on the bus from that year. The first being the bus fight in Shang-Chi. Also, a really good bus fight scene. So, tough one, but I'm going to go with the one that surprised me more, and that was Nobody.
Yeah, and I don't think you're gonna get a third one because 25 million budget and the second one made like 40 million. So I don't think you're
Yeah,
gonna
only
get a third
just
one. Yeah, I don't think so. The first one was kind of a surprise, sort of pseudo COVID hit. So
Yeah.
it made a little money during COVID and then became like a good streaming hit. I don't think the second one was popular. So I don't think.
Yeah, only reason I watch it is because I snaked my grandma's digital code from her DVD copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Pest, John Leguizamo, and Bowfinger.
Oh, for fuck me, this is definitely a JPO match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a JPO match, 100%. And yeah, I know. I swear again, I answered like multiple questions about the Pest on ASAT for whatever reason, and he even had like quick clips of it a lot of times in his intros. So yeah, it's a bad movie, but I think it's one of those bad movies that JPO kind of loved as like a guilty pleasure. So Bowfinger's a better movie, but you know what? For you, JPO, I'm voting for the Pest. Why not, Jordan?
Yeah, so I really want to try to give Bowfinger another watch because I remember watching once and hating it. Like I just did not find it funny. I was just like, I don't know, like what everyone talks about. I know that like the late great John Schnepp would always talk about Bowfinger. He liked it, and then so does Robert Meyer Burnett. They both like it. And I don't know, like I need to like rewatch it because it just I don't know, this seemed kind of dumb to me. But we look at the cast, it seemed like people that I would like have fun with, like besides Martin and Murphy. I mean, you got like Jamie Kennedy and John Cho, and then Robert Downey Jr. shows up for a bit. But the Pest I've never seen, so I can't really say much. But I mean, as of right now, I feel like I'd probably enjoy it more than Bowfinger. I don't know. I just like have that feeling. So I'm gonna go with the Pest. Sure, why not?
So I've seen Bowfinger. I never ever wanted to see the Pest. So for tonight's sake, for chaos sake, I'm gonna go with the Pest.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, he's never told me to watch Bowfinger. He has told me to watch The Pest. So I'm gonna go with The Pest.
Yeah.
What match you watching now, Jacob?
Just finished. It's a Austin and Michaels from WrestleMania.
97?
98.
So Mania?
Yeah.
Mania 40, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good match.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the best stunners I've ever seen taken.
Well, Richie, what do you say here?
Yeah, look, to be fair, Jordan, it took me a couple of times with Bowfinger, but yeah, like I think I learned to appreciate it, and it is good. I like it. And the Pest is so stupid. I understand why he likes it. And look, early John Leguizamo, I kind of have a soft spot for. Like when I do my after 28, after the 128, don't be surprised if something like Super Mario's on here. Just I know it's not a good movie, but I feel like it's fun. Because I can get why JPO loves the Pest. So yeah, so I'll go the Pest as well.
Sure. For you,
When I think of Bowfinger, I just think of keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. They're like Eddie Murphy, cool.
All right. Barbershop and Is This Thing On? Recently.
That's only came out like 4 months ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Jordan. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. To me, I think the barbershop movies are kind of better than they have any right to be because they're not really my style. I'm just kind of like just a bunch of like black people. They're like in a barbershop, just talking shop and talking about like and gossip and like all that kind of stuff. But like I've got to see them. Like I think that I've seen all of them in theater. I think is there 2 or 3? I think
It's 3.
2, right?
3.
Yeah, and then there's a spin-off too.
Beauty shop.
Yeah.
Beauty shop. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like remember like just randomly deciding to go seeing one of them came out around when I worked in a movie theater and yeah, like I was kind of surprised, like wow, this is actually kind of good. But it was This Thing On. I mean, it's so good. And Will Arnett. I mean, this is a movie that could maybe like launch him into like just like the next level of like celebrity because like he's very very good in it. And then because like him and Bradley Cooper are like famously they're like friends in real life. So that and then Laura Dern in there too. And yeah, like it like I don't know exactly how accurate it is, but it feels pretty accurate. I mean, to what I imagine stand-up comedy to be, and yeah, it makes sense that it's one that JPO would kind of gravitate towards. So I'll go. Is This Thing On? Because I thought it was excellent. Yeah, but Soda.
Yeah, I haven't seen this thing on. It's definitely something I'll have to check out, knowing it's about stand-up comedy. But I have a soft spot for those type of neighborhood movies, like Barbershop, or the ones with like an all-black cast. Like I actually do enjoy Death at a Funeral, the remake, with Chris Rock and them. I love Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Barbershop is one of those movies I really, really enjoy, just because I love the banter. I love the familiarity, and it's like feels like a warm blanket. So I'm gonna go with Barbershop.
Yeah, but we never knew though. Selena's actually a fan of the Pest. She was like trying to vote for that, and she says love the showers. Yeah, I've never seen it, so I don't know. But
I was watching off to the side the Jeep scene where the Jeep raises up and they're playing the music. I get why JPO liked it, but this movie would annoy the shit out of me if I rewatched it. Just Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise. I haven't seen it as This Thing On, but it doesn't surprise me that JPO has seen it and loved it. It's about this guy, trying out open mic and becoming a comedian. Directed by Bradley Cooper, who I think he's sung the praises of many times as a director. He's always said he wants to see more from him. So Barbershop is good. I like the first one, but I think the more JPO movie here is This Thing On.
Yeah, because I think he was a fan of A Star Is Born. I know he talked about.
He loves that movie.
I love that film.
Yeah. so yeah, but Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, Barbershop's I surprised me. So yeah, I've watched it a few times. It's a great great hangout movie. I even like the second one, Back in Business. So yeah, I think Cedric Alexander, that's wrestler. Cedric the Entertainer is great, and is the whole curmudgeon dude. But yeah, and sort of there's a lot of Ice Cube movies back around then. He was sort of almost trying to rekindle the magic of Friday just with these black hangout movies. But yeah, no, it's real fun. I haven't seen this thing on yet, but I think there's I think this sort of more personifies like that JPO and his interests and his because of his stand-up comedy and his comedy background. I get why he would like it. I've actually got the tethered connection to this is because this movie is based on the life of a Welsh comedian named John Bishop, who I've actually met once because he did a surprise drop in at a gig I was at. So yeah, it's weirdly about this Welsh comedian named John Bishop. It's his story, and they just made it into like they Americanized it. So, yeah, I'll go. Even though I haven't seen it, I'll go as this thing on. So I think it's more JPO.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
I voted for this thing on, but I want to be very clear. I voted for the pest because JPO liked it because I'm watching the shower scene on another tab and I'm already annoyed. Like
Yeah.
like very, very annoyed 2 minutes into the movie. So I don't think I could take 90 minutes of this shit.
It's one of those you had to have been there.
You had to have
been a
been
kid.
there and like watched it a lot on video or
Yeah.
something. Because all right, so I
Yeah,
just want
that
to make
and
that clear.
Corky Romano were
voted
two.
for
I was like,
I voted for
Yeah.
the pest because JPO liked it, not because
Yeah.
of me. So, all right.
Well, we'll have those kind of personal picks. I think that might be
oh,
guilty
totally.
pleasure
Like
personal,
I have Eddie and the
so.
Cruisers in mind.
Yeah. All right. I Tanya
Yeah.
and with honors, Soda.
Oh wow. Okay, this is an interesting one. I like I Tanya. I saw it in theaters when it came out. First time I ever saw Paul Walter Hauser and everything. Fell in love with him. So I'm gonna go with that one. But with honors, I really actually enjoyed it the one time I saw it. I should probably go back and watch it. Yeah, Joe Pet. There's a scene that keeps popping up on the that kept popping up for a little bit on my algorithm, I think on Facebook or whatever, from With Honors, and it's the scene where Joe Pesci tells off the professor. It's like, okay, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Jacob, what do you say?
I haven't seen With Honors. I, Tanya features pro wrestler Paul Walter Hauser, so that gets
Ring
me.
of Honor, what champion? No, he's a champion in some Fed.
MLW, I believe.
Yeah, okay, that sounds more accurate.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richie, yeah.
Yeah, I know you talked about With Honors a lot. I haven't actually seen it yet. I really need to. But yeah, and I, Tanya, we know we bonded a bit, so it's a really, really, really good biopic. It's one of the, like, Allison Janney is such a bitch. Such a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, Margot Robbie, Tonya Harding doesn't come across that. Nobody really comes across likable in the movie, except for Paul Walter Hauser, who's really funny, and Walter Hauser, yeah, he's an MLW wrestler technically, just going by Paul Hauser, and we would talk about him often. So by that logic, I got to go Iton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was thinking
awesome.
Ring of Honor because of his match with QT Marshall he had there.
Yeah.
Paul Hauser is the current Progress Proteus champion. So, yes. it's a British company. So,
that's right. That's Nikki Cross's company.
Yeah.
Nikki Storm and Big Damo.
Nikki Storm, yeah.
And he's wrestling Steve Corino. I saw a poster for. It's one of his next matches. So,
really,
and if you actually go to his Wikipedia page, it's funny. His profile picture at the top is actually a wrestling picture of him being busted open. So,
yeah, it's probably from that QT Marshall match.
Yeah, I at least like that. It's not like a movie picture or a headshot.
When he won a Golden Globe, I think it was a Golden Globe. He mentioned Matt Cardona.
Yeah, and the Dudley Boys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is the first time I really noticed him was in I, Tanya, and he's great. So I'll go I, Tanya. I haven't seen With Honors.
He's held that title for 493 days now.
Hey, nice.
Probably.
Yeah. Wow. Well, they're both really good. I mean, like I actually love With Honors. I think it's really good because Joe Pesci is not a bum; he's a Harvard bum. Okay, because he's like proud that he went there, and it's kind of cool seeing him kind of like go from like being like a homeless guy to being like all fixed up and nice and like teaching people some things and it's very like heartwarming and like just kind of gets you in the feels and I, Tanya is really good, but I feel like we see it a lot on here, so I'll show some love to With Honors because it's good.
All right. Fair enough. That's on it. All right, we're done with that side. We'll probably pick up the pace a little bit because we're running a little long here on this, and we got on the side to go. So we'll pick up the pace a little bit on the other side, and then we'll see what else he's got on his list.
And Selena finally watched I, Tanya. I told her to watch it. It's good.
Yeah. Blade Runner and The Faculty. Jacob?
I'm going to bring my personal preference into this because I think the Blade Runner and its sequel, I think they're okay. I'm not the biggest fan of them. The Faculty, I only watched for the first time not too long ago, but I thought it was really good. I thought great cast here, so I'm gonna go with The Faculty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I certainly probably like Blade Runner and sequel more than Jacob, but I will say that I think I've talked about The Faculty more with JPO than I have Blade Runner. So yeah, and it's I think it's a really good movie. I'm glad it's sort of got cult status now. With a lot of actors that would become something later as well. So I'm going to go The Faculty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I've made it no secret. I'm not a big fan of Blade Runner, but I give it a shot once a year, and Regal's about to show it in September, so I'll give it my annual rewatch once a year to try to like it. So I'll try again.
Yeah.
So I give
That's
it a try.
a weird way to say you kind of do like it, I guess.
No, I don't. I literally don't because it puts me to sleep every time. I try.
Yeah, I get
try
that.
try.
I get that.
But I don't give up on it. I'm trying to turn the corner. I'm just not there yet. But The Faculty is one of my all-time favorite movies and one of my favorite horror movies. And they're showing that at my Regal next month, which I'm excited about for the Fangoria series. So I'm very excited to go see The Faculty in a theater. That'll be great. So
Nice.
The Faculty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for this one, I'll just go with the total a JPO vote here because I love The Faculty, but let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for the Faculty because it has an uncredited appearance by a former wrestler. I don't know who it is. Maybe you guys might. Paul London, long before he became a wrestler. So yeah, he's in it, but he's uncredited. So
the guy most famous for smiling during Vince McMahon's death march.
Yeah, right. So for that, I'll vote for the Faculty, and I can't get into the original Blade Runner, but it might pop more on the big screen. I think I'm going to try to go catch it too. So.
Yeah, I've never been able to see it in a theater, even though they show it a decent amount. But I'm hoping to go watch it here because maybe that'll help me. Maybe. So I'd fall asleep every time I try to watch it. I don't know what it is. It's just insomnia. I don't know. So just what it is.
Paul London's still active here, by the way. He's going to wrestle in Brisbane next month.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Nice. He's still active. Yeah.
All right. Stan and Ollie, and what we do in the shadows.
This is genuinely tough. Yeah.
Yeah, Richie.
I've talked extensively about both these with JPO. I think just because it's the less talked about one, and we don't see it on here as much, I might go Stan and Ollie because I know I've talked about it like on Monday Months for it too because I know Jake's a big fan as well. So yeah, it's just it's a good biopic, and what we do in the shadows, it's one of the that sort of bonds the community. I don't know many people who don't like that movie, so so I don't know. I'll just champion like the sort of underdog here and go Stan and Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I've championed Stan and Ollie ever since it came out, and I was already a Laurel and Hardy fan. I like them, Three Stooges, all that kind of the old comedy teams, and seeing this movie, I think they recreated a lot of the bits perfectly. The performances are great, and it's one I've always kind of recommended to people, even if you don't know much about Laurel and Hardy. And it's the kind of biopic I like that doesn't try to cram in a whole life into a biopic, like a 50-year life or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like it just focuses on this one period of time where they were doing this British kind of retirement tour, and then with a few flashbacks here and there, but it doesn't try to do like a whole life story. It just kind of zeroes in on this guy's relationship, and I really appreciate that. So I'll go Stan and Ollie. Jordan.
Yeah, I've never seen Stan and Ollie, but but man, I love what we do in the shadows, both this and the TV series. But it's like Peter, like we're having a flat meeting, or like that. Or the point is, Deacon, you have not done the dishes for 5 years, and like just them trying to like live in like just a modern day society, but still be kind of old timey, and they got to live by all those vampire rules. It's just great. And since Selena's tuning in, we kind of made a little deal that they're reaching to come up with a list. There's a fun couples thing to do of like TV shows and movies want to show each other, and so she's got some. And I've got some. This is one of them we can add to the list, Selena. So what we do in the shadows, the movie and the series. So we'll eventually get to it. But yeah, I'll go what we do in the shadows. But Soda.
Yeah, I love what we do in the shadows. I remember showing it to my mom, and I was not expecting her to love it as much as she did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in the same boat as Austin. Stan and Ollie is underrated. It needs to be talked about way more. I'm giving it its love. Stan and Ollie goes forward.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, I still haven't seen what we do in the shadows. It's always been a big blind spot. Yeah, no, I've also praised Stan and Ollie so much. I believe when Pez and I were doing our podcast, we touched on it on a couple episodes, maybe. But it's fantastic. Yeah, it doesn't get talked about enough. I think the performances are great, and yeah, I also love that it doesn't just try to cram too much, but rather focus on the specific time period of their career. So really well done. Watch it more. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but luckily I don't have that problem because I have the DVD. But
me too.
Yeah, same here.
Please check it out.
Yeah, it's really good, Jordan. I think you'd actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very good.
And John C. Reilly is
Riley.
unrecognizable in the film.
He's so great.
Oh dang. That's
Yeah. All right. The Shape of Things and Airplane. Me. I hadn't seen The Shape of Things or really heard of it. Yeah, it's a Paul Rudd, Rachel Weisz movie, but I wasn't terribly familiar with it when I pulled the poster. So I'll have to look into it at some point. And yeah, I love Airplane spoof movies, so I'll just have to go Airplane.
Yeah, I've also never even heard of The Shape of Things, but yeah, I'm a Paul Rudd fan and a Rachel Weisz fan, and yeah, I'd be down to check it out. But yeah, I just haven't heard of it. So, but the Airplane's good. I mean, I'm not like over the moon about it, like some people are, but I think that it's funny enough. So, and I usually find a couple more jokes that hit me just differently every time I watch it. So I'll go Airplane. Yeah. But Soda.
Yeah, I didn't even know until I saw the list the other day that Paul Rudd did a movie with Rachel Weisz. So
yeah,
I've never seen it. Airplane, I like it. I'm more of a Naked Gun Hot Shots guy than I am an Airplane guy because I came to that one way later. But it's still got some good moments, and it's got Lloyd Bridges in it in a comedy, so I'm gonna vote for it for him. I love Lloyd Bridges, but his performance as what is it, the general or is it colonel in the first one, and then the president in the second, Hot Shots.
Yeah,
Oy, that's great shit.
Good, yeah.
And I love that his
really
last
good.
film was Mafia, which is a movie in that vein.
yeah. Like I defend Mafia. That'd be like a guilty pleasure that most people don't love.
I haven't seen that since fucking VHS days.
I rewatched it recently. It does not work.
It doesn't?
All.
Okay.
No. And Lloyd Bridges is like, I hate to say it, he's like on the brink of death in that movie. He looks
literally
terrible
he
in
died
that movie.
before it came out.
I know, like, and he looks. I'm sorry to say, he looks like he's in slow motion in that movie. It's not great. It's like when he played on Seinfeld, Mandelbaum, like one of his last episodes. They literally had to like dub over his voice and stuff because he was like really bad shape. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's not great. But,
well, he was like in his late 90s or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't blame him. I
Way
just
up
like,
there.
yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, so the only The Shape of Things I'm aware of is the children's book that I read my kids at work. So I was also unaware that this movie was a thing. So I'll check it out because yeah, the cast intrigues me. But Airplane, yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Also came to it late, but still really enjoyed it. Um, Obviously I knew like the big quotes from it, but still enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go with Airplane.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you say?
I forgot for a minute there you went to childcare, so I was going to say with your kids. I'm like, you've got kids, you keep that quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, secret family we're just finding out about.
Yeah, I will also there's you can always count on you could always count on JPO for like the sort of deep cut movies where I was like I'm like the like all the time on like long term first time there would be like movies I'd never fucking heard of or like on the worst when you do the worst of sometimes best of it's like I never heard of that movie and I think he was a huge Paul Rudd guy so yeah, doesn't surprise me that he probably went through all his filmography especially I mean this seems like maybe one of the earlier as the earliest ventures. But yeah, I haven't heard of the Shade of Things till now, but yeah, I might check it out now. Yeah, didn't know it existed, but Airplane is one of my favorite comedies. Just really quotable and yeah, it's amazing. So I'll go Airplane.
All right.
Yeah, but that's one thing that I loved about JPO is that, like he would always like introduce me or a lot of people to like these like really underseeing like emotional comedies, but a lot of different movies. He's the one that told me about Snack Shack, and now that's like one of my favorite coming of age movies. I love that movie, but I wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for him.
Richie and I are the opposite. We'll go to him and be like, all right, what were the shitty streaming movies I need to check out? What were the worst I've shown?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that I haven't heard of. Yeah.
I literally did that this year, and I can't remember what that's what he was like. Yeah, you could watch Balls Out, so that's what I watched.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Fat Liar and The Outsiders. Jordan.
So Big Fat Liar, I think I saw once when I was a kid, and I was like Paul Giamatti's fun in this, but I just didn't care that much about it. But I know that Frankie Muniz had a fun time about it because he came back and did a lot of interviews once that like Malcolm in the Middle, the extra few episodes came out, and I talked a lot about it and his relationship with Amanda Bynes and stuff. And, but The Outsiders is just classic, and I think that like everyone in America at least read The Outsiders in middle school, like most of us did. I don't know if it was that.
Oh, I did. I did too.
In other countries. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I did.
Yeah. So yeah, and then they showed us the movie, and the movie's really awesome, and nothing gold can stay, and so yeah, it's really good. So and it's got like so many people that went on to be A-listers. So yeah, I'll go with The Outsiders, and it's Francis Ford Coppola, right?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, The Outsiders, but Soda.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jordan. I saw Big Fat Liar around the time it came out. Who didn't have a crush on Amanda Bynes at that time?
Yeah,
right. But yeah, I mean, The Outsiders. It's an American classic. The amount of A-listers that came from this fucking movie. Holy shit! You don't see that. It's very rare you see that. No, I haven't rewatched it in a while. I probably should go back and rewatch it. I've actually been watching some filming location videos, and one of the ones that came up was for The Outsiders. Yeah, so it's kind of been on my mind lately.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna go for The Outsiders.
Yeah, sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
I say that Paul Giamatti can do no wrong. He makes every movie that he's in enjoyable. And I mean, look at that poster. He turns into a Smurf, and he makes it absolutely hilarious. He's fantastic. I know that he and I kind of bonded over our love for Paul Giamatti. The Holdovers was one that anytime we were in a draft and that movie was eligible and I got it before him, he made sure to let me know how much he hated me for it. So yeah, no, we kind of that was always a mutual love of ours was Paul Giamatti. So I'm gonna go with Big Fat Liar.
But yeah, the that new upcoming Paul Giamatti movie, The Debut, like actually looks really good. Like it's another Jesse Eisenberg like directed one, but yeah, like I'm looking forward to that one. So
Paul Giamatti, the only man that could play Paul Heyman in a biopic.
yeah, that is true. So, but Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, me and him would bond over a love with Paul Giamatti as well. I've been a huge fan for a long time, and yeah, like me and JPO were like similar age, so we grew up with the same movies, and yeah, I was obviously a huge fan of like all that and all that. So I would all that and all that, but I would be I was a huge crush on Amanda Bynes and stuff. So I always picked up Lara a few times, and I remember the lines from this movie. Oh no, they said something about picking up a blue car. I didn't say anything about picking up a blue man. That was yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy it, and I think Paul Giamatti is a treasure. Outsiders is good. It's if just put a bit of movie, but I think if JPO was here, he would do some chaos and he'd go big fat with that.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, Austin, what do you?
Yeah, I think he would vote for Big Fat Liar because we don't see it that much on the brackets. So
That's true.
He would throw it out there just because we don't see it that much, and we've seen Outsiders a lot. So yeah, let's go with the Blue Man Paul Giamatti. Why not Blue Man Group Paul Giamatti?
But I've also heard him say though. I mean, I think you still vote for it, but he'd be like, why does it matter if we've seen it on tournaments or fights very often? Like, who cares? Vote for what you like.
Well, for his own show, he would be like, yeah, because we don't see it that much. That's why I put it on here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's what he would say.
True.
Starship Troopers and Safety Not Guaranteed. Soda.
I have not seen Safety Not Guaranteed. The only thing I know about is that Aubrey Plaza's in it.
Yeah, that's good.
But Starship Troopers, I finally sat down and watched it during COVID. It was such a good movie. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. So I'm gonna go with Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, we kind of touched on it. JPO likes the sort of the underrated or underseen movies, the ones that don't get talked about. He kind of seeks them out. I feel like Safety Not Guaranteed kind of falls under that. I saw it a little later than when it came out, and I do think that it's quite good actually. I've never actually seen Starship Troopers. It's a big blind spot of mine as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I think obviously Starship Troopers is great, and we talked about it a bit with JPO, but I know he was a huge Aubrey Plaza fan as well, and like Jacob said, he would seek out the lesser ones of favorite actors in filmography. Safe Not Guaranteed, it was a little gem that sort of came out, and when it was released, and it's a unique concept. So I'll go Safe Not Guaranteed.
Yeah, Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, maybe I'll go Safety Not Guaranteed. We don't see it that much, and he wasn't a big Aubrey Plaza fan, so I'll leave it to Jordan. See where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Starship Troopers not that like a year or two ago, or something like that. Like I'm pretty like recent to it. It might have been 2 years ago, but and it was really good. Man, was that a fun first time watch? I mean, Paul Verhoeven has a real style that's just like really cool and kind of campy and kind of I don't know, like he's doing the fake commercials again and like all that kind of stuff, and it has people that like I just wouldn't expect in these kind of roles to just like Neil Patrick Harris to do that, or like Michael Ironside just being crazy in the movie. Really
that's just Michael Ironside.
Yeah, right.
They just put a camera in his face. Like, hey,
yeah,
he's going off again. Put a camera in his face.
Yeah, right. So and then Casper Van Dien, I can't remember what he's doing. He's in TV or something, isn't he? So something like that.
They tried to make him a thing.
Yeah,
it didn't happen. Yeah,
no, but
I remember he even did a Tarzan movie and.
Oh yeah. But I'm a big fan of Safety Not Guaranteed. Yeah, I mean Aubrey Plaza, she's been one of my celebrity crushes. Not just because I think she's gorgeous, but then also because I just like her overall vibe and the awkward kind of quirkiness about her. And then I think that like Mark Duplass does some really interesting things. Because I remember when the movie came out, my dad even like they had a story like in the news like about the like ad, and like people were acting like it was like a real ad somebody put in about like time travel and like bring your own weapons and all that stuff. And my dad's like you believe this personal ad someone put in the newspaper? I'm like, and then like I didn't really know. I'm like, whoa. And then like later I'm like, oh, that was from a movie. But and then I've been a Jake Johnson fan. I mean, I was like mildly entertained by the dink he was in this year, but yeah, I think I'll go though with 60 Not Guaranteed. I think that's good.
All right. Okay, sounds good. We got Blue Valentine and Kinky Boots.
Another
Okay.
Blue Valentine again, going up against a movie that's actually quite lighthearted and
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a super heavy movie. And
Quite the opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah, Jacob.
Haven't seen either. I've never heard JPO talk about Kinky Boots.
Yeah.
about the movie.
It just hasn't come up in conversation. Blue Valentine, I know that's the Ryan Gosling, Michelle Williams, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
small. Yeah. I get it confused for another Blue movie, which is completely different.
Yeah, I was thinking Blue Velvet at first too, but
Ooh, yeah, totally different.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, the cast intrigues me, and so I'll go Blue Valentine.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Imagine if you did a marathon of Blue Velvet, and then Blue Valentine. You would be depressed.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like
you'd have to go on a bender just to cleanse your palate after that.
Yeah, right. You need some alcohol.
Blue is the warmest color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
Why does Blue get his
and Blue Jasmine about her dealing with mental illness.
Oh yeah,
You know.
Yeah, right.
The only, but then there's like lighthearted ones on the opposite spectrum: Blue Streak, Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Like
Blues Brothers. You got that?
the Blues
Yeah.
Brothers. Yeah, there's like happy-go-lucky ones.
Blue
and then,
Crush.
like,
there's Blue TV show.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Bluey, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, definitely two opposite ends of the spectrum here. I did talk to the JPO a bit about Kiki Boots because I think this is one we both bonded over. It's a very underrated, very early like Joel Edgerton when he like sort of was trying to break out in roles besides being like outside of Australia. And yeah, he's really good. Early Chiwetel Ejiofor, who he was a huge fan of as well. And yeah, Chiwetel Ejiofor like steals the role here. He's great. Yeah, it's just a real fun movie. And yeah, Blue Valentine. Do feel like you got to be in the right mood for it. And I will go for the one that's lesser known here, and I'll go Kiki Boots, and because obviously and Joel Edgerton's Australian, so why not?
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
I haven't seen Kingy Boots, but again, it's a musical, so I don't think I'd be like super into it. But I know I did look it up. I guess it's a lot of the music in it is based on Cyndi Lauper, who should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Amen, brother. Amen.
So yeah, at some point she should be. But
well, hey, she's got her first action figure, so
maybe it's coming. Crossed. Yeah, maybe that's like a sign that it's coming. I don't know. She should be in the celebrity wing, 100%.
100%. So, no, she shouldn't be in the celebrity ring. She should just be in the Hall of Fame. Period.
Maybe either one, as long as she gets in there. Yeah, she should. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, Kinky Boots just seems like a very interesting cast for a musical, but because like I'm just trying to imagine those guys like singing in it, like
it's not like a full-on musical. Like the stage production's a full-on musical, obviously, but like it's like it's got like sort of music in it, but they play it straight like a normal sort of movie most of the time.
Okay, yeah, then maybe one that I'd like. I actually went to see a play like about a week ago, and like a really good one called the Juanito Bandito. There's just one that's like touring around the West, like where I live in the United States. If you ever get the chance to see it, it's hilarious, and only like 5 musical numbers in it. So I appreciated that. But and yeah, Blue Valentine, very heavily like emotional. Like there's something about like Michelle Williams. Every movie that she's in, she's just like given this most like depressing, saddest, like I don't know, like performance. I don't know, like there's so many of those, but I mean she's good at it, so I'll give it to her. So but I probably have to vote for a Blue Velvet because it's the one I've seen, but
Blue
I'm
Valentine.
kind of Blue Valentine. See, even I'm doing it now because it's BV movies, but yeah, I mean, I think he boots. I also had Nick Frost in there, so
There you go. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, but I'll go Blue Valentine.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen either. Blue Valentine. It's a movie that when I hear about movies like that, it's like I'm not really interested in seeing them. But Kinky Boots, one of my friends took her daughter to see the play. She's always been raving about it, and I love musicals. I have to get around to watching it at some point, but I'm gonna go with Kinky Boots.
okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Angus, and me and you and everyone we know.
Okay.
Richie,
Me and you and everyone has not heard of this movie.
I haven't heard of
Right?
any.
I know Angus.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about any of these movies. Can someone help me out?
Yeah.
Angus might be up your alley. It's like kind of a '90s, not necessarily like kids movie per se. It's kind of a coming of age movie, but this guy who's kind of bullied because he's kind of chunky, but like he's got a fiery attitude. It's got Chris Owen in it, so
Yeah,
course,
Chris Owens again.
yeah, he's like his little sidekick, but he's got the girl from Jurassic Park, Ariana Richards, and it's got a good soundtrack. You'd probably dig it, Richie. Honestly,
Okay.
it's just kind of hard to find. I saw it on cable.
It is, yeah. I think I saw it on Tubi up here in Canada.
Yeah, it's a little tougher to find.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will go with that. It's just sad not have JPO to provide context for the other one, but hey, I'm sure you're good as well. Me and you and everyone we know. I've just never heard of you before, but I'll go Angus, and yeah, I can. Yeah, I trust that it'll probably be good, and so yeah, I'll go Angus.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go Angus because I've seen it and I know of it. Now it's been a while since I watched it again because I think it's available at VOD now, but like I think for a long time it was like not a print DVD and it was like not even on streaming anywhere. But yeah, I saw it a lot. It's been a while since I went back to it, but I've seen it. I didn't know when I looked it up for this tournament, putting the poster in here what me and you everyone we know is, but I guess it's some kind of it's like a rom-com. So hey. JPO liked his rom-com, so yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I'll go Angus. Jordan.
Yeah, for me and you and everyone we know, the only person I know in that cast is John Hawkes. But I don't know anything else. But I've never seen Angus either. But remember, like seeing the like poster for it, where it's like the Angus is written in like a certain stylized way that I always remembered, and then the he has like a deformed face or something on it, but it's like distorted. And like
that's just his normal face.
But is that his normal face?
Yeah,
like
and it's the poster right there.
Yeah,
looks like it's through the lens of a that's definitely like distorted from it. I'm like pretty sure because that's different. So I'm looking at like the one that I would see in like Blockbuster looks like it was through like a bubble, like looking at his face through like a magnifying.
It's like a magnifying glass, but no.
I remember that one.
Yeah, but he's just a normal dude. He doesn't have like a defect or anything. He's just a normal guy.
No. Wasn't trying to say that, but yeah. So I'd probably be watch Angus first, so I'll go with that. But so.
I have not heard of Me and You and Everyone We Know, just like everyone else on the panel. Angus, I've never seen, but it's a movie I've always been aware of because I remember seeing the trailer on a lot of VHSs when I was a kid. And for whatever reason, within the last year, it popped up on my radar again. And I went back and watched the trailer, and it definitely makes me want to watch it. So if I ever see it, I will check it out, and I'm going to go with Angus.
Yeah. Jacob, you say?
Never seen or heard of either of these movies, but based on the poster, Angus looks like it's going to be more up my alley, so I'm going Angus.
Yeah. Angus. Yeah. All right. Okay. About Time and A Real Pain. Me. Yeah, no, Real Pain was all right. It wasn't one of my like favorites of the year, but yeah, I did enjoy the performances and the chemistry with Jesse and Kieran was really good. Yeah, well deserved Oscar. I'll go About Time though. I probably watched it a couple more times than a Real Pain. Jordan.
Yeah. The Real Pain. Yeah. Like I think the story is good, but it just doesn't like get like to like the blow me away kind of status. But the performances were really great. Like I'm glad Kieran Culkin won for was it like supporting actor or something. He won, but and Jesse Eisenberg, he's good. And I really like there's another actor, Will Sharp. He's in season 2 of White Lotus with Aubrey Plaza. Like it plays Aubrey Plaza's like a boyfriend or
Oh, that
husband.
dude, yeah,
Yeah, like that guy. I think he's
the cut. He's a
yeah,
cut.
yeah. I want to say he's Asian by looking at him, but I don't want to. I don't know for sure. He looks kind of like it, but I don't know. It's hard to say. But, and then About Time's really great too because I mean I love me some Rachel McAdams and Domina Gleason has a really great relationship. I think it's Bill Nighy, right, with his dad, and yeah, like that relationship's really really good. Like I love I love when something that might be going away in a movie and there's like nothing you can do about it. It's like a panic kind of thing, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's this person gonna do? It's kind of like intriguing to watch. Like I want to see that new like the Forbidden Island, the animated movie because the like premise is in order for them to leave that island, they have to forget their friendship and that they ever existed. And I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of heavy, but
How rude.
Yeah, right. I mean, rude, yeah, but I think I'll slightly give it to Real Pain. I thought that was pretty good. So yeah. Soda.
I haven't seen either of these, so but I'm gonna go with the About Time just because I like Rachel McAdams and I love Donald Gleason and I love Bill Nighy. So
yeah, and totally. Jacob, what do you say?
I think it's about time I get to see The Real Pain because it was one that I missed. I've heard nothing but good things about Kieran Culkin's performance, and I've always enjoyed Jesse Eisenberg for the most part. But About Time I think is really great, fantastic performances, great story. So I'm gonna go with About Time.
Yeah, like I've always enjoyed Jesse Eisenberg, except for I think it was very miscast as Lex Luthor. That was not a great.
I don't mind him. I think that's slander, but that's fine.
I don't mind him, but I think by the time we saw him in Justice League, I would have liked to see that version.
Yeah, but they went for a big swing there, so that's fine. But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I need to watch A Real Pain because I do like the cast. Like, Kieran Culkin won me over with Succession. He's really great as the asshole Vernon. And I don't know, he just seems like a smart ass in real life. I think when he was like he accepted the award on behalf of like Sean Penn this year, and he goes, Sean Penn couldn't make it. I guess I don't know what he was doing. He probably didn't want to be here, and be true, but yeah, About Time is an interesting movie because I feel like that. So there's very few movies that unite like the community. Like, but I feel like About Time does. There's not many people in the community that say it's a bad thing about that movie because it's like it's just very sweet and like, and it's great. And we talked about it on Little Movies, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's it's just a fan. It's a great movie with great performances. Bill Nighy's great. Early Margot Robbie as well, and it's just a like sort of a sweet movie that it really sticks with you. And so I'm going to go About Time.
All right. Okay. Source Code and Crazy Stupid Love. Jordan.
Yeah, I thought that the Source Code wasn't good. I mean, I'd like to see more from Duncan Jones. And I just realized that I have to look it up. But I heard that like Duncan Jones is related to like someone that I was really surprised
David
that
Bowie.
he was. Wait, who?
He's David Bowie's son.
Bowie's his dad.
Yeah, David Bowie. That's right. Yeah, I was trying to like remember who that was that I heard about. I'm like, oh, like really? That's kind of interesting. So yeah, yeah. But there's that connection. But I just like. I liked like the idea of it and what they're like trying to do. I just don't think it really like it was executed like incredibly well for me. I thought it was good, not great, but Crazy Stupid Love's really funny and like really heartfelt and I became a huge Ryan Gosling fan. I was already a Steve Carell fan going into this, but this like really ramped up the Ryan Gosling fan in me. So I'll give it to Crazy Stupid Love. I know that Chris Scott is a huge Source Code fan. He like raves about this movie to me, and I think it's all right. But
Duncan
yeah,
Jones has his latest movie is an animated film called Rogue Trooper. So
it is.
it's only been released at like a couple of film festivals, but it's an animated movie.
He did the movie Moon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because
He also did Warcraft. Yeah,
That's right.
Moon was
Yes,
excellent,
yes.
But then Warcraft was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
Never saw it, even though I've played the games.
Yeah. But Soda, what do you say here?
Yeah, I never saw Source Code. It was a movie never really interested in me, but Crazy Stupid Love I absolutely adore. I think it's the better of the two Ryan Gosling Emma Stone movies, in my opinion.
Really?
I know, blasphemous, but I think all four of the leads in this film
You
have
mean
great
the
chemistry.
3? You forgot Gangster Squad, the classic.
Right. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah.
How dare you?
But no, I think everybody, the four leads in here have great chemistry. Steve Carell proves that he can do subtle funny as well in romantic settings. So Crazy Stupid Love. It's a great rom-com. I highly recommend watching it if you haven't.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you say here?
Yeah, so I started watching Source Code when I was on the Rancom. We were doing Jake Gyllenhaal, but I started a little late and didn't get to finish it before the episode. I liked what I saw, but apparently not enough to go back and finish the movie because I haven't gone back and finished the movie. Crazy Stupid Love, I think, is got some really great performances, some good humor, and yeah, I'm gonna go with Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love it is good. I enjoy it for it is. It's quite fun. But and there's a lot of a twist in there I didn't expect. I'm gonna go Source Code there. I'm gonna go some Source Code love. And I think me and Jacob on a Source Code. I like the sort of the Groundhog Day sort of that kind of genre, and I think it works here. And I think I'm a huge fan of Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think it works. So I'm gonna go Source Code.
Yeah. And Austin,
I think I'd also slightly go Source Code because I like time loop movies, especially kind of sci-fi time loop movies. People getting stuck in ones, which is maybe why, I even though it's not a great movie, I overall fairly enjoyed It Ends, the newer like kind of horror movie, kind of loopy stuff. But I'll go Source Code, but Crazy Stupid will go through. That's fine. I like it too. All right. I Care a Lot with Rosamund Pike, and While You Were Sleeping. Soda.
I have not seen I Care a Lot. Didn't even know it existed. While You Were Sleeping, I have seen, but I have not seen it since the days of TBS on Channel 25 on cable. So I know I've seen it. I remember enjoying it because I watched it multiple times while it was on. So I'm going to go with While You Were Sleeping because, well, I have at least seen it.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you say?
I also care a lot While You Were Sleeping.
I care a lot.
Okay.
It's when you're awake, that's the annoying part. Like, I wish you'd stay asleep.
Yeah, while you were sleeping.
Haven't seen either of these. I care a lot. I've heard more about the cast intrigues me. So I'm gonna go with I Care a Lot.
Yeah. Richie.
Yeah, I Care a Lot is actually pretty damn good. It's Rosamund Pike was on a roll at this point. She had this and she had like Saltburn as well, and then the last couple of years she's fallen off a cliff. This is fucking weird. With like In the Grey, which is not wonderful, and Ladies First. But this is pretty good, and I sort of honor over here. It would be funny if this was While We're Sleeping versus Yumi and Tuscany, because it's the same. But because it's a small movie. But While We're Sleeping, I've only seen that one time and a long time ago. I think Akira Lot is more clear in my mind, and yeah, I think when Rosamund Pike's on and it with a good script, she's one of the best actresses in the world. So I'll go Akira Lot.
Yeah, Austin.
Well, Rosamund Pike is in Guy Ritchie's next movie that he already has coming out in early next year. Because my God, that guy cranks out. Faster than I swear anybody in Hollywood. Like, oh my God, because he just had In the Grey when she was in, this year, and now he's got another movie come out in February called Wife and Dog. So, Jesus, that guy fucking works. Holy shit.
We just one like every 10 months or something. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like sometimes more than that. He sometimes has like 2 a year or something. Like
it's crazy.
Like I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen I Care a Lot, but While You Were Sleeping, I watched recently. It was kind of a first time watch. And yeah, I enjoyed it. It's got a good ensemble, kind of a comfort movie. Jack Warden's really good in it. And that's something we would say a lot to JPO on wrestling streams. Hey, you missed a really good match while you were sleeping. So I'll go while you were sleeping. Jordan.
Yeah. I've seen While You Were Sleeping. I do think it's good, but I'm just gonna vote for the JPO reason is I think I Care a Lot was a Netflix movie. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And so and so like JPO always watch those like direct to like
streaming stuff.
The streaming stuff all the time, and like would find the hidden gems in there. So I'll go with that.
All right, fair enough. All right, Superbad and Josie and the Pussycats. Jacob.
So I love Superbad, and I've seen Josie and the Pussycats the one time, but I've never been sitting around and said, you know what I think I'm gonna put on today, Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. But I can kind of see why JPO would dig it more than most people, but I'm gonna go with Superbad, and I think he would understand why.
Yeah, Richie.
Josie and the Pussycats definitely has gotten like a lot of love over the years. Like it's sort of become his favorite, but like I remember like watching it when it came out. I'm like, oh, that was fine. I didn't know it was just gonna take on this like cult status. I know Josie and the Pussycats. Is it based on like an?
It's an Archie Comics cartoon.
It was a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Yeah. But I'll give it this: it's certainly better than Jim and the Holograms.
Yeah. Oh, way better than that.
Oh God, which is not hard. I've heard them that they might be redoing a Josie and the Pussycats. So there's something to do with Josie and the Pussycats. It's happening again. And yeah, I like Jacob. I can see why Jacob like this. It's very go back in time nostalgia for me there, yeah, because like I said, me similar age, but yeah, I didn't gravitate towards it like my musical comedy is more School of Rock, but yeah, not the Church and the Pussycat. But maybe if I go watch it now, it might hit with me. I do like Rosario Dawson. She's great, but I'll go back to Superbad. I think it's just peak comedy from that era, and one of the does best. And there's a lot of parallels between this JPO's list and Caro's list from yesterday.
Right. I voted for Superbad, but I know on ASAP once or twice. JPO stumped me by asking about like Josie and the Pussycats questions. I know 100% that's a fact. Like, just look at the wiki. It reminded me of some question where it was like, there's another band in that movie called like Du Jour or something, and he was like, "Who are the members of the band?" And I remember that question, and it's like Donald Faison, Seth Green, and like Breckin Meyer. So it's like, of course,
that's That's a very 2000s cast.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's also a very like JPO cast, 100%. So like he would know all the obscure like Seth Green and like Breckenmeyer movies and shit like that. So, but yeah, I still haven't seen it, so I'll get around to it at some point. I'll go super bad.
Yeah, well, Austin, you stole the reason why I was going to vote for Josie and the Pussycats because of the boy band du jour.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Because Seth Green and Breckenmeyer are famously like best friends in real life, and so
Yeah.
that already has good chemistry, and I feel like Donald Faison can fit into that type of dynamic. So yeah, and yeah, I'll just vote for something different here. Josie and the Pussycats. Why not?
Yes, I think that wasn't there a clip of Du jour that like he had in one of his intros, or was them going like hey yeah or something like that?
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And obviously Donald Faison is in Scrubs, and he's a huge fan of Scrubs. So
Of
Mm.
course,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
But yeah, Soda.
So yeah, no, I haven't seen Josie and the Pussycats, but I do remember it being like a thing when it came out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Superbad. I haven't watched it in a really long time. I think it's because over the time I've started to dislike Jonah Hill as a person. It's just something about him
Yeah.
just fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna give it
That
to
tracks.
Superbad because they gave us McLovin, and also because there's a lot of references to Seth Rogen's childhood in Vancouver that I recognize.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good.
Brigsby Bear and Hearts Beat Loud. Richie?
this is another one where I might need help here.
Brigsby Bear, you would dig. It's actually a really
Yeah.
nice hidden gem. Yeah,
Yeah,
with,
it's actually really good.
yeah, it's really good with the
Kyle
guys
Mooney.
from SNL. Yeah, Kyle
Yeah.
Mooney from SNL and Beck Bennett and Mark
Yeah.
Hamill's in there. It has a nice, I won't spoil it actually. It has kind of a twist like 15, 20 minutes into the movie that kind of changes the direction of the movie that you think it's going to be, and it's really good.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Just leave it at
Well,
that.
yeah, based on that, and I've never really heard of Hearts Beat Loud. I have actually heard of Brigsby Bear. I just haven't. I don't know really little about it till like just a second. So, but that intrigues me. So I'll go Brigsby Bear.
Yeah.
But Brigsby Bear, they're like trying to recreate this like TV show for Kyle Mooney's character, and he's kind of like has a childlike like attachment to the show, but they create it for him. So it's kind of interesting.
So, but there's a backstory behind why he loves it so much that you get into in the movie. Again, I won't give away too much. If you go into it fairly blind, it kind of helps. Because I had heard like a podcast talking about it when I finally saw the movie on a plane actually, and like, but I went into it pretty blind, and it's a really really sweet kind of dramedy sort of thing, but it has a couple of nice little twists and whatnot, but very sweet, the score and a really nice conclusion. So I've heard of Hearts Beat Loud. I haven't seen it, but Brigsby Bear is really really good.
Yeah.
Jordan?
So I've never seen Hearts Beat Loud, but I mean I kind of dig the cast with like Nick Offerman, Kiersey Clemens, and Toni Collette in there. But Brigsby Bear is fun, and I'm a big Kyle Mooney fan. I was a fan of his before he even got onto SNL and like started being in like more movies and stuff. Because he has a channel that's just called Kyle, and he goes and like we do these awkward interviews, and they're like just so good. He just goes to like conventions and like random sporting events and be like, so like what's gonna be when the champions come, the Lakers? What do you like? And then just shove the microphone into people's faces. People are like, who are you? Like, what are you talking about? And he did a couple of those on SNL too. They had him go back to like do it. He'd go on the street and like just do like random interviews. And then he like there's one where he goes to like a reptile convention and he's just talking about, ooh, like, won't you name your little cute guy here? What do you got? And just like, and people are like, who is this guy? What are you talking about? So, but just funny the awkwardness. He tries to be awkward, but and he's kind of sort of like that in this movie, just a little bit. So I'll go Brigsby Bear.
I haven't seen either of these, so I'm just gonna go with Hearts Beat Loud actually because I like Nick Offerman a lot. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah. Jacob.
Yeah, I also haven't seen Hearts Beat Loud. or heard of it. But yeah, Brigsby Bear is fantastic, and it just 2017 was just such a good year for movies. Like we already saw this one, we saw I, Tonya earlier. Because I
Yeah.
really enjoy this movie. Like I love this movie, and I was looking at my 2017 list. I have this one ranked 41, but I still think it's a really really good movie. That's how good 2017 was, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Brigsby Bear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got Small Soldiers and Space Jam. So there's your 90s.
Oh, this is
This
get
is
out of my
very,
childhood. Get out of my
very 90s matchup. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've been meaning to revisit Small Soldiers. It's been forever since I sat down and watched it, but I saw it on cable a lot kind of growing up. But same as Space Jam. So, both of these are kind of, part of my 90s. I've probably seen Space Jam more, and I just did a watch along with it on Ryan Permison's channel. So, it's a good time. I will say I think Coyote vs. Acme is a better movie.
Oh,
When
I
you guys see
cannot
that.
wait to see that.
I'm just saying, Space Jam is not a good movie at its core,
right? It's not. It's just
Yeah.
pure nostalgia.
It's pure
There's so much
nostalgia.
And I
Laz
love
has so much nostalgia for it. I can't.
I'm sorry, but every performance, including the Coyotes, is better than Michael Jordan's in that movie.
Yeah.
From Coyote versus Acme, Michael Jordan is terrible in that movie. And look, we have nostalgia Jordan because of the soundtrack and because of Michael Jordan, and it does have a banging opening credit sequence with the quad scene.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
It's awesome. I appreciate that it's like a
And the
75-minute movie, credit to credit. Like it's less than 80 minutes. Like they hit the credits at like 75 minutes. But like the movie itself is not very good. But like I still own it on 4K. Like it's not a disc. Like I plunked out $25 for a 4K of Space Jam.
Yeah.
So I'll vote for it here. But yeah, just saying.
Yeah. Space Jam is like one of my like favorite childhood movies, and like I'm a big fan. Like I just love 90s NBA. I just like have a really like soft spot in my heart for it because I grew up watching like everything and following all the players, the stats, even like obscure players. That's one of my favorite things, is to find obscure players from the 90s. Like one of the guys they put in there is Sean Bradley, and I can't think of too many people who know who that is unless you're a Mormon, because he's one of the few known like Mormon NBA players. So
his bit is funny where he's like, I could go back to like somewhere and be a farmer, like be like a when he loses his power.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because he's just like the like token white guy. That's
who gives a better performance basketball, like out of the basketball star? Charles Barkley is better than MJ in that movie in his little
Oh yeah.
Charles
That's
Charles
what I mean.
Barkley's
Like
got
when
character.
you watch it, you're like, you should have used Charles Barkley as the main character. He would have been better.
Charles
Like,
Barkley's got
personality.
character. That's why.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like I've been EKG'd, I've been CAT scanned, I've been like whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck,
He's like,
Shaq would have been better in this.
12-year-old girl. 5 foot.
Yeah.
Block my shot.
Yeah, right.
Like if you wanted to make Shaq a star, have Space Jam be the launching pad.
Yeah, this would have been perfect.
Right.
Yeah, it would have been
better. Yeah.
Better than Kazam or whatever.
Shazam,
And Small Soldiers is like fun and bonkers when the soldiers are using like real actual like weapons. They're using nail guns and they're using flamethrowers and they're setting things on fire and all that. But yeah, I've got to go with my heart. Space Jam is just so good. Like one of these days, I'd like to do just like a tournament. Like maybe we have to do like a tournament fights battles of like what our favorite movie soundtracks are, and like Space Jam's got to be one of the top ones probably. But yeah, so yeah, Space Jam. Soda.
I Small Soldiers, for whatever reason, it fell through the cracks with me. I don't know why. I've never actually seen it. I probably should. But yeah, Space Jam, it is pure nostalgia. It is a great soundtrack. I agree. The intro is great. I mostly watched it as a kid because I'm a big Looney Tunes mark. And I'm also in the very, very, very small minority that I prefer the newer Space Jam over this one. But
no.
yeah, I know. Like I said, very, 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 very small minority. But no, I will go for Space Jam over this because, like I said, it's pure nostalgia. I watched it a lot as a child, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, 10-year-old child Jacob might have chosen Space Jam, because Looney Tunes and basketball, and I still enjoy those things, but I also recognize now more than I did then what a good movie is, and yeah, it's not a good movie, but it is a lot of fun. Am I still gonna watch it if somebody turns it on? Yes. Am I still gonna jam out to the soundtrack? Yes. But I don't know. Small Soldiers. I recently rewatched it, and yeah, no, I think Small Soldiers is just really good. So I'm gonna go with Small Soldiers.
The great Phil Hartman movie. So,
Yep.
The last one.
yeah, the last
That's
one.
right. It was his last one.
Yeah. So, Richie.
Yeah. If you want to check it out, the Space Jam website is still up to this day.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that has stand the test of time. It's still up. Yeah. No, it's one. I was a huge fan of Space Jam because basketball was one of my first favorite sports. Even before wrestling, I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. I had all the the Space Jam merch. I've got in my room. I've got a Michael Jordan figure with the Toon Squad thing, and he used to be able to talk I think he used to say let's play some basketball, and then I really enjoy playing with you guys. He said that, and
I remember that doll.
yeah, you remember that?
Mhm.
I got a Space Jam T-shirt. I got some Monster stuff. I got a lot of the things Space Jam. This was my favorite movie. And then so you can imagine my devastation when I I'm gonna rewatch that. It's it doesn't hold up because Michael Jordan's not a great actor. Bugs Bunny. That's literally.
Bugs Bunny, you're not real. You're a cartoon.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so
Yeah.
bad in that first
Yeah, it's
scene.
But
Against the Looney Tunes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best person in that movie is probably Bill Murray. It's great.
Yeah.
And Wayne Knight's
Yeah.
alright as well. And there's a point in that movie too where they literally, I'm pretty sure they literally the characters literally do steroids.
Oh yeah, because like Michael's secret stuff or whatever.
They make a reference to steroids. It's funny.
Yeah.
And Small Soldiers, I loved. I think it's very dark for a family movie. It's very dark, but it works. And that's when I think one of my first crushes was Kirsten Dunst, and I realized why. Yeah. Oh yeah. This movie. I think this movie holds up. It's really good. I'm surprised, but also relieved they haven't done a remake. But I'm expecting that to happen at some point still. So yeah, I'm gonna go Small Soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on the website right now, the Space Jam website.
Yeah, so was I.
This is so 90s, and I can only imagine
GeoCities.
I can only imagine how long this would have taken to load with dial-up internet.
Very 90s JavaScripty kind of that thing.
Yeah, that very basic texty stuff, and then man, I clicked here for movie link to find where it's playing in my area where the movie is, and it doesn't work. That's weird. I can't find it. And there's a number here to call J&R Music World to order the $12.99 CD. I'll have to do that later.
Wow.
I'll have to call J&R Music World and ask for my Space Jam music from and inspired by the motion picture CD. Or actually, better yet, the $8.99 cassette. I'm going to ask them.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to make me feel old there.
Yeah.
Also, that CD has the weirdest collaboration ever with Barry White and Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to get the Space Jam screensaver. You can still download that, I guess.
Yeah, and if I order the CD, it comes with a free poster, so I really want that.
Well, there you go.
Right, yeah.
Incentive, no?
All right. We got a few more. Let's speed through these because we need to get to the speed round here. We're running a little long. Our friend and Ruby Sparks, Jordan.
My friend Ruby Sparks.
Oh, geez. I haven't seen either one of these. So, but I think Our Friend cast, is that like Jason Segel movie? I think
It looks like
I
it,
think.
and it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Jason Segel, Dakota Johnson, Casey Affleck. I guess.
Okay.
And
More recent, yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Sparks. I mean, I know of
Let's
it.
pull down Ruby Sparks.
Oh,
Where he
Right.
he writes a character and she comes to life.
Oh yeah, and Zokazan.
I just read about that one.
Yeah. I'll probably give it to Our Friend. That kind of seems more up my alley. So I'll go with that. Soda.
I haven't seen either of these, so I'm just gonna go with Ruby Sparks because I like Paul Dano. Some of his movies are just so weird.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen either of these. I know JPO talked about Our Friend a little bit, and recommended it to me. So I'll leave it. Probably, if both of these were in front of me and I had to watch one, which one would I choose? I'd probably choose Our Friend.
Okay.
JPO is Our Friend.
Yeah, we'll choose Our Friend JPO. Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I watched Ruby Sparks once. It was good. I'm not I'm not Quentin Tarantino. I like Paul Dano. I think Paul Dano can be fantastic in certain stuff.
Yeah.
I was the latest I watched. There was a movie called Wizard at the Kremlin about the rise of Putin, and he plays like his sort of his kind of assistant, if you will, or second too. But the accent he does that is so weird. It's like he's like doing a voice to like a relaxation video or something. It's like you put you to sleep. But I wasn't a fan of that performance, but in general I think he's all right. But I haven't seen Our Friends, but like that cast is a very JPO cast. He would always rave about Jason Segel. He was a fan of Dakota Johnson. And who else did you say? It was
I'm trying to think. I don't have it pulled up now, but
I would look it up, but I'm playing the Space Jam quiz on the website. That still works.
Oh yeah, Casey Affleck. So he's an Affleck guy.
Oh, Casey Affleck. Yeah, so it's an Affleck. So yeah, obviously it's a very JPO. So I'm gonna go Our Friend. But yeah, there you go. I feel like I've unlocked a whole new world for Pez. Like, the Space Jam works.
But it crashes on the sixth question when you try to answer it correctly, so that's not good. The quiz crashes on question 6. All right, shit. All right, I can't finish it. It's all about lunatics. Anyways, I'll go for Our Friend. Oh damn! I'll have to poke around, see what else I can find. 8 Mile, and How to Train Your Dragon. Soda.
What a wit.
Yeah, so 8 Mile, I've never seen. But however, I do love Lose Yourself. I'm like most people with that. That is a great song. But How to Train Your Dragon is just a fun time. I really, really love the movie. It's one of DreamWorks' better films. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, sounds good. Jacob, what do you say?
This is the first one that's been legitimately tough for me. Because I think How to Train Your Dragon is an excellent animated movie. But 8 Mile, like Eminem is one of my favorite artists. Lose Yourself is one of my favorite songs. And Eminem, actually, I think he gives a really solid performance in the movie. I'm gonna go with 8 Mile.
Yeah. I don't know. Richie.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon is a great DreamWorks movie, and it deserves all the love it gets. 8 Mile, I think it's a fantastic movie. Yeah, Eminem is just an all around just a ridiculously talented guy. Like he could have gone to acting if he wanted to. He just wasn't a huge fan of the experience, but he's really good in this movie. And Lose Yourself is one of his best songs he's ever put out. So and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I always put people to this, but there's a scene where, like, in the movie where him and Brittany Murphy are they're getting it on at his work, and there's an extra that walks past.
Oh, really?
Weird.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's weird.
So yeah, but anyway, I'll go 8 Mile.
Yeah. Austin.
There's no new Space Jam news at the moment from the Space Jam press box on the website.
Oh,
So
no.
Damn.
if you're looking for any updates on when you can
That'd
see
be
this
worried.
movie, there's no news right now. So I'm
No
sorry.
Space Jam 3.
If the
Yeah,
last bit
no
of news was Space
Jam
Jam
3.
2 stuff, I would have laughed.
I found my tangent for the last part of the show right now that I'm poking around on. This is so funny. Anyways, I'm gonna go 8 Mile. I've seen it way more than the Train Dragon. Jordan.
Yeah, if you have some time, go look up on Eminem's Instagram the letter he got from Dolly Parton saying that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that on X today.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like saying that like she always really wanted to work with him. She has like really no clue about like most of his music, but she heard that he's one of the best rappers out there and he's really good at it. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Rest in peace,
yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, yes, rest in peace. Yeah. But yeah, I think they're both excellent. Like yeah. But I think I'm just a little more into 8 Mile. So I'll go with 8 Mile.
All right, sounds good. All right, LA Story and Midnight Run.
There you go.
So, all right, Jacob.
Haven't seen either of these. I know Midnight Run has been talked about a little bit more than LA Story. And he's recommended it to me a little bit more, so I'm gonna go with Midnight Run.
Yeah, Richie.
This is very Cinecaro. I feel like a deja vu talking about.
This is because we just talked about Midnight Run.
Yeah, I haven't seen LA Story. But I've talked about Midnight Run with JPO before, and and it's a great buddy comedy, and it's something that we got through relatively recently, and sort of Charles Grodin is particularly great. So I'll go Midnight Run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll also go Midnight Run. We talked about it the other night, so I won't drone on. But yeah, I haven't seen LA Story yet, so whatever. Jordan.
So I started watching LA Story for some show we were doing. I saw like part of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I need to go back and finish it. But I remember it was just Steve Martin meets this girl and is like showing him like just trying to give her the typical like the LA experience and like taking her to museums and like the best restaurants and the beach and order a complicated coffee and like all this stuff. So, but Midnight Run's fantastic. I think that Charles Grodin and De Niro, they have really good chemistry and they play off each other very well, and it's just fun seeing them do crazy car chases and on that train together and like all that stuff. So I'll go Midnight Run. So
yeah, I'm like Jordan. I started watching LA Story. I never finished it. Just couldn't get into it. But Midnight Run, yeah, I've only seen the one time, but I thought it was incredibly funny, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Midnight Run, and there we go. So let's hit the speed round, and we'll wrap this bad boy up and see what movie JPO would have had to watch.
Yeah. Right.
So, all right. Well, let's hit it and see what happens. Here we go.
Now, is there anyone out there who wants to go fast? Anybody?
I want to go fast.
Hey, get him a suit. Hurry up, make it snappy. Let's go. Hustle up.
Right,
but
I was gonna say we should all watch it instead.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that if you would like to honor JPS memory, you can watch whatever wins if you want.
Yeah. No, I might do that. We'll see what happens.
You could have made this movie your next wheel of movies.
Yeah.
Whatever one.
No,
Well, you know, I feel like doing his favorite movie of all
we've got a bit of a backlog going because now Tim Curry passed away. But anyway, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I know, right? You
We've
gotta do it.
literally done 3 tribute episodes in a row, and now we're about to make it 4. So yeah,
Mhm.
we're backed up on both.
You gotta do
tributes and
do 9 to
regular
5
wheels.
on one, and then you gotta do
No,
We're not doing Dolly Parton. She was more known for music than movies. I know
Yeah,
she did some
right.
movies,
Yeah, but some of the movies she did were pretty damn good.
I know,
Yeah,
I
they
know,
were.
and
Yeah.
but yeah, we
Or go watch
can't announce
Rhinestone.
here.
You can watch Rhinestone. you know?
We can't
Oh,
announce
God.
here. We talked behind the scenes, and for Tim Curry, we're gonna do a movie that we both really like. We're gonna do the '93 Three Musketeers. That movie rips.
Oh, where he's
Oh,
Cardinal
yeah.
Richelieu. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's
we're gonna do that
so
movie.
good as the villain in that.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that one because that movie's really fun. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, but Richie, speed round, can't hardly wait, make all though. Here we go.
Can't hardly wait.
Also can't hardly wait. Jordan.
I'll go A Man Called Otto.
All right, Soda.
Can't hardly wait.
Okay, Jacob.
I would have went Otto.
Can't hardly wait.
What is
Okay. All right.
Did Autobots roll out?
This is the end of Molly's game. Me, this is the end. Jordan.
This is the end.
Soda.
This is the end.
Okay. Jacob.
This is the end.
All right, and Richie.
This is the end.
All right, sweep it. Okay. Train wreck and hard target. Jordan.
Well, those two titles just kind of seem like they pair well with it. But
Yeah.
I'll go Trainwreck.
Train wreck. Soda.
Train wreck.
Train wreck. Jacob.
Train wreck.
Richie.
I'd have gone hard target.
I would have gone hard target as well, but train wreck will go through. Philip Morris and way back. Soda.
Way back.
Way back. Jacob.
Trying to think which way JPO would have went. I think this one's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they said in I Love You, Philip Morris. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Classic
gonna go
line
with
from that
Morris.
movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little known
did-
fact.
Did you say?
What'd you say, Jacob? I'm sorry, I missed it. If you
Philip
said it.
Morris.
Philip Morris. Okay. Richie.
I think I'm also going to lean towards Philip Morris.
I'll go way back. See what Jordan says.
I'll go way back.
All right, way back. Okay.
Richie, you're not the only one leaning towards Philip Morris, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Raising Arizona and Three Ninjas. Jacob.
Oh, man.
Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas. Richie.
3 Ninjas.
We go Three Ninjas. Jordan.
Yeah. Let's go with Rocky, Tum Tum, and Colt. 3 Ninjas.
Mhm. Hey, horsey, how about some hay? Laugh.
Laugh. Yeah, you laugh. Yeah. That's one of the best lines, yeah.
Soda.
At Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas. All right. Fury and Red State. Richie.
Red State.
I'll go with JPO's Kevin Smith Love over Red State. Jordan.
Red State and Fury.
Fury.
Yeah, I feel like JPO probably would have voted Red State. So yeah, I'll do it.
Soda.
Red State.
Jacob.
I think you could say when people experience a lot of fury, you're in a red state.
Mm-hmm.
Red
Knock,
state.
knock. All right. Nobody and the Pest. Oh, it's on me. Jesus, do I vote the Pest for JPO, or do I go with the clearly better movie that doesn't annoy me?
I feel like it's at the point where, like, JPO wouldn't care. You could vote for what you want.
I gotta go Nobody. I like I said, I off screen watched a few scenes from the Pest, and I was like, oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. Jordan.
Yeah, I gotta go with Nobody.
Okay, Soda.
Yeah, nobody as well.
Okay, Jacob.
Nobody.
Richie.
Nobody.
Nobody.
What
All right.
you days to say?
Yeah. Is this thing on? And I, Tanya, Jordan.
Oh man,
Ooh.
those spy movies.
Yeah, I don't know which one he would have gone with, but I'll go with. Is this thing on just to show a more recent movie?
Soda.
I
Night
like how
Time,
you. I liked how your mic faded out there because
almost like you're at a bad stand-up show and the mic like died halfway
Yeah.
through a joke. Yeah.
Excuse me, is this thing on?
Is this
me?
thing on? Yeah. Is this
Yeah.
thing on?
Yeah, I Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Jacob.
Yeah, see, I think JPO would praise is this thing on, but I think he'd go with I, Tanya just because it's been around longer.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with I, Tanya.
Okay. Richie.
The exact same logic, I Tanya.
Yeah, I'll also go I, Tanya, although I could see why he loved this thing on. Because, yeah, you don't get a lot of good stand-up movies. There's some bad stand-up movies. You don't get a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to the other side. We'll start with Faculty and Stan and Ollie.
Oh.
Kind of a conundrum for me. Soda?
Stan and Ollie.
Jacob?
Stan and Ollie.
Stan and Ollie. Richie?
Faculty.
I'm going to go Faculty, and I hope we get to do it on Wheel of Movies someday. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go with the Faculty.
That's a close one. Stan and Ollie's gotten far a couple of times. I don't think it's ever crossed the finish line. Maybe it will. More people see it someday. Airplane and Big Fat Liar. Jacob?
Big Fat Liar.
Okay. Richie?
Big Fat Liar.
Sure, let's go with this Giamatti love, Big Fat Liar. Jordan?
I'm not that high on either one, so I'll go Big Fat Liar, sure.
Okay. So
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar. All right. Okay. Safety Not Guaranteed and Blue Valentine. Richie?
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah, I'll also go Safety Not Guaranteed. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go Safety Not Guaranteed.
Okay. Soda?
Here, Safety Not Guaranteed.
All right. And Mr. Barber?
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Safety Not Guaranteed. Okay. All right. Angus and About Time. Me, About Time. Jordan?
Oh yeah, About Time. Angus, no.
Soda.
I'm gonna give Angus some love.
Sure. I just haven't seen it in a long time since I was a kid, so I need to rewatch it. But Jacob?
About Time.
Time. And Richie?
About Time.
About Time. All right. Okay. Crazy Stupid Love and I Care a Lot. Jordan?
Crazy Stupid Love, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soda?
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love.
Okay. Jacob?
I was trying to think of what JPO would vote for, but then I just went with my own.
Yeah.
Crazy Stupid Love.
All right, Richie?
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, no, super. All right. Super Bad and Brigsby Bear. Soda?
Super Bad.
Okay. Jacob?
Brigsby Bear.
Richie?
I'll go Brigsby Bear.
I'll go Brigsby Bear because we don't see it on here that much, and it's great. Jordan?
Yeah, let's go Brigsby Bear, yeah.
Really good movie. Nice hidden gem. Space Jam and Our Friend. Jacob?
Space Jam.
Okay. Richie?
Space Jam.
I'll still vote Space Jam for now. Jordan?
Space Jam, yeah.
Okay. Soda?
Space Jam.
Space Jam. All right. All right. Richie's up next for 8 Mile and Midnight Run. The Midnight Run down the 8 Mile. Richie?
8 Mile.
I'm also going to go 8 Mile. Jordan?
I'll go Midnight Run.
Okay. Soda?
8 Mile, because if it wins, I might watch it finally.
Okay.
Actually, I do have a copy of it here.
Oh,
Okay.
Jacob?
8 Mile.
8 Mile. All right. There we go.
Yeah,
All right.
it has a very young Anthony Mackie in it.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, listen, before he was Falcon, he was Papa Doc. He put some respect on it, all right? You understand?
Yeah.
All right.
Clarence parents have a real good marriage.
Yeah. He's real
If you have a movie-
Clarence.
Yeah. Like I say, if you have a movie that's been sitting around your house for 5 years and you've never watched it, you might be a movie nerd because people are like, Like, well, I have a copy of that. I've never seen it.
Bro, I have Blu-rays next to me that I still haven't opened yet that I blind bought like years ago.
Yeah, same
So
here. But
yeah.
the reason I have my copy is because my grandfather is finally getting rid of my grandmother's DVD collection. So I took
Listen,
the ones
I will
do
get to
not
them
have.
eventually. I pull
Okay.
them out slightly so I know if I get bored one day, I go and pull something random from the stack.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Just what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. It's me. I can't hardly win. This is the end. I gotta go. This is the end. Jordan.
Yeah, this is the end.
Okay. Soda.
This is the end.
All right. Jacob.
This is the end.
All right, Richie.
This is the end, my only friend. The end.
And this is the end. Train wreck and way back. Jordan.
It's a little tougher, but I'll go the way back.
Soda.
Train wreck.
Train wreck. Jacob.
Train wreck.
Train wreck. Richie.
Train wreck because of John Cena.
Okay, I want to go way back, but I understand the train wreck thing. It's good. All right. Three Ninjas and Red State. That's another only on tournament fights.
Oi.
Soda.
Red State. Yeah, right. No, Red State.
Red State. Jacob.
Red State.
Richie.
Three Ninjas.
I'm also gonna go Three Ninjas. I'll leave to Jordan.
Hey man, we got a pizza for you, and if you don't let us in, we'll TP your house. Three Ninjas.
Little dudes, we're not here to hurt you.
Yeah.
We're just here to kidnap you.
Kidnap you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
And that guy went on to star in Jag.
Yeah. Nobody and I, Tanya. Jacob.
Really, you went to start in Jag? That's funny.
Yeah, he was one of the three main council guys.
Sorry, Jacob.
I Tanya.
I, Tanya. Richie.
I Tanya.
I'm just gonna go I, Tanya. Jordan.
Let's go. I Tanya. Yeah.
I, Tanya. And Soda.
I Tanya.
I, Tanya. All right. All right. On the other side, we got Faculty and Big Fat Liar. Richie.
Faculty.
I'm also gonna go Faculty. Jordan.
Yeah, the Faculty.
Faculty. Soda.
Faculty.
And Jacob.
Big Fat Liar.
All right. Faculty. Safety not guaranteed and about time. Safety not guaranteed. Jordan.
Yeah, they're both kind of got some time travel-y stuff in it.
Kinda, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll go with Safety Not Guaranteed.
Okay, Soda.
Safety not guaranteed.
All right, Jacob.
About time.
That's Richie.
Safety not guaranteed.
Okay, safety not guaranteed. Crazy Stupid Love and Brigsby Bear. Jordan.
You know what? Let's keep the Brigsby Bear love going. Let's look for that.
All right, Soda.
Crazy Stupid Love.
All right, Jacob.
Close, but I'm going to go Brigsby Bear.
Okay, Richie.
Brigsby Bear.
And I'm also going to go Brigsby Bear. All right.
Right.
Okay, that's fresh stuff. Space Jam and 8 Mile. All right, Soda.
8 Mile.
All right. Both with good soundtracks.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
For different reasons, but yeah. Jacob.
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Richie.
8 Mile.
Yeah, I'm also going to go 8 Mile here. Jordan.
But yeah, one thing that would have made the new Space Jam better is they could have gotten Eminem to do a song. But but I'll go with Space Jam.
Okay. All right, 8 Mile going through. All right, going to the final four here. This is the end and train wreck. Jacob.
Train wreck.
Train wreck. Richie.
Train wreck.
This is the end. Jordan.
I'll go. This is the end.
Okay, and down to Soda.
This is the end.
This is the end of the final four. Three Ninjas and I, Tanya. Richie.
Sounds like a weird sitcom.
Yeah.
I, Tanya, and the Three Ninjas. That's right. Yeah.
On the
And a
CW.
pizza place.
Yeah, like Three Ninjas, an I, Tanya, and a pizza place. Yeah.
Okay, Three Ninjas.
Okay, let's have a little anarchy tonight. Three Ninjas. Just a little.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Hey, Tum Tum, you remember last year when you got sick and couldn't take a dump for like 3 days? This stuff makes you have to go. Instant diarrhea. Let's go with Three Ninjas.
Yeah, let's have some chaos here. Three Ninjas.
Just a little. Why not? You got to mix in a little chaos on the JPO
Hell
show.
yeah.
Just a little. Jacob.
I Tanya.
Jacob's always the stickler, of course. Three Ninjas. All right. Faculty and safety not guaranteed. Me, faculty. Jordan.
Safety not guaranteed.
Okay. Soda.
Faculty.
Faculty. Jacob.
Safety not guaranteed.
Okay. Tyler. Richie.
Faculty.
Faculty in the final four. Okay, Brigsby Bear and 8 Mile. Jordan.
Ooh, I'm gonna still go Brigsby Bear.
Okay, Soda.
8 Mile.
Jacob.
8 Mile.
Richie.
8 Mile.
Okay, so it didn't come down to me, so I can still vote for Brigsby Bear. It didn't come down to me. It's fine. All right, it didn't come down to me. All right. Okay, we got an interesting final four here. We got 2 different comedies, like a R-rated hard R comedy, a kids comedy. We got a kind of a post-scream, horror movie, and we got kind of a music biopic-ish of sorts. So, all right.
Ish, yeah.
Ish. I say ish. Kind of loose.
Yeah.
But,
Semi. Semi-autobiographical.
All right, but Soda, this is the end of Three Ninjas on the left.
3 Ninjas.
Okay. Jacob.
This is the end.
Okay. Richie.
3 Ninjas.
I kind of like the idea of pulling the Three Ninjas trailer. Three Ninjas.
Yeah.
Jordan. Maybe.
Well, guys, I've got some good news and bad news. The good news is the delivery guy just creamed the babysitter with a pizza. Awesome. The bad news is they're carrying guns. Let's go Three Ninjas.
All right. Okay, the faculty in 8 Mile. Jacob.
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Richie.
They're both weird matchups, but I think 8 Mile. I mean, I don't think 3 Ninjas versus the Faculty is even weirder. So I'll go the Faculty.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're all bizarre. I'm gonna go the faculty. Jordan.
Yeah, let's go the faculty.
Faculty and Soda.
I was gonna go 8 Mile.
Okay, still close, but all right, the faculty versus Three Ninjas in the finals. What's wrong with? All right, what a bizarre! I think this is perfect for JPO though. It's just a bizarre match.
Oh yeah,
it's an only tournament fights, and yeah, let's. All right, well, let's see where this goes. Richie, kick us off.
3 Ninjas.
I feel like JPO has a sense of humor. I think we all know this. And he would appreciate a really goofy ass movie winning his tournament. I'll say Three Ninjas. Jordan.
Yeah, I'm kind of running dry on Three Ninjas quotes, but I'll vote for Three Ninjas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soda.
yeah, I'm with you on that one. Let's go 3 Ninjas.
Okay, Jacob's still gonna vote for the faculty.
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 Of course. And listen, don't get me wrong. I love the faculty. It's like one of my favorite horror movies, but I'm down for some silly anarchy every now and then. So you know what? That's for you, JPO. Three Ninjas takes the underdog win tonight. So
I assume it's a first-time winner.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah, it
sure.
has to be.
I don't remember ever pulling a Three Ninjas trailer.
Yeah.
Listen, it's been in tournaments. I know I've pulled clips for like the opening clip. I know I've done that before, like once or twice, but I'm like pretty sure I've never pulled. I will double check just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure I've never pulled a trailer for Three Ninjas. So I think
Yeah, but
so, it's gonna be a very 90s trailer with goofy music and shit. You know it is. So
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie trailer guy.
the score.
Yeah.
The score though is kind of like a weird like weirdly kind of like recognizable like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. I mean, I will double check, but I'm like 99% sure it's never won. So yeah.
Well, she would have been like pulling for Fury or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be like, God damn it, you guys! Why didn't you do like a serious movie, like one of my serious things? Jesus, don't you guys take this seriously? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
I should have.
We used
Should
to
have
always
had
say,
Dan
like,
Skip Allen. Should have had Dan Skip Allen on here. He would have been taken up
What's
seriously.
wrong with you guys? 3 ninjas. Jeez.
yeah, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he's like, come on, yeah.
Richie,
Like,
be
seriously?
serious.
Yeah. But me and my brothers used to play off the like diarrhea drink all the time that we
Okay,
did.
and I forgot. So fair enough. Faculty won a tournament, so like I'm fine with
Okay.
that. So faculty, it was
There you
I was scrolling through won a 1998
Okay.
tournament. So fair enough.
Okay.
There you go.
Like when he comes out, he's like, this stuff is good. He's like, give me that. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I gotta take a major dump big time. And he like runs out of there. But yeah, a little chaotic, but still fun, you know, and because I mean JPO loves to laugh and I'm sure he'd be okay with a little chaos in there, you know. So just have some fun and don't take life too seriously, you know. So yeah, but this was fun to do. We still might have one little kind of JPO like centered thing we might still do, which I'll kind of mention that when it gets to mine.
Oh, it totally, by the way, side note for Richie, stick around because it totally has the 90s trailer guy of like, an outing with their grandpa was supposed to be fun. like, yeah, so it's definitely there. So wait for it. It's coming.
Then as the grandma going, I hate pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, this was a fun time, and we'll just do some plugs, and that'll do it. So we'll go to Soda first. Where can we find you?
You can just find me personal Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. Soda _the_ Saxman, and just once in a while on this network.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. And Jacob, where can we find you?
Yeah, I don't really have much going on the internet. We will be working on. I gotta talk with a few people, but we will be getting the ASAT teams tournament finished for JPO. He was in the middle of the second round, so we will get that going. But yeah, other than that, I'm around. I pop up from time to time on other places.
I don't know if you'll talk behind the scenes, but like, where's that going to be hosted when we do it? Because like, did anybody else have access to the ASAT like channel or anything like that? Like, okay,
yeah, he was using somebody else's StreamYard. So
okay,
John
I'm
Marr.
just curious. I was just curious about that. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
He does have access. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cool. Sounds good. And Richie, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Wheel of Movies that we discussed on the tournament plans. Next one we were going to do. So we're going to do Shop Around the Corner, which that was 40 Spun, but you know, in light of another quite a major passing of Tim Curry, we're doing Three Musketeers, almost said ninjas. Well, I would like to do that.
Not quite three ninjas.
I'll do that at some point. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It should be fun. And then the next episode we will do Shop Around the Corner, which I believe it will be our oldest movie we've ever done, 1940.
Yeah, because we covered, I at least with Chris Scott covered Casablanca. I think that was our oldest one from 42, but this is 1940. Yeah. So unless we spin, I mean, there's a likelihood, Richie, we could spin like Wizard of Oz, which is 39. That would be like our oldest one. You know, something like that. But I think the oldest things I could think that are on the wheel are probably like some of the Universal monster movies, like Bride of Frankenstein or his.
Really, no Chaplin or anything.
I don't, unless Wolfman had like maybe had some early Chaplin, like a Gold Rush or something like that, maybe. So not to say I don't know if we would actually cover it on Wheel of Movies, to be honest, but you know, it's on there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know how easy the Chaplin ones are to find.
Yeah,
Criterion. They're all on the Criterion channel.
I don't have the Criterion channel. Nobody has.
In Australia, we don't have a Criterion channel. I don't know.
I guarantee you, Dan Skip Allen has the Criterion channel.
Sure,
I had it for a while.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say though, Soda, you have Chaplin on your top 64, but it's the Robert Downey Jr. one.
The Robert Downey Jr. one, but yeah, no, Charlie Chaplin is one of my favorite Hollywood icons. I'm a huge fan of all of his movies, and his approach to acting and filmmaking, and by extension of what he came from, stage work, has definitely given me a new perspective on how to pursue acting out of my community theater. So he's a huge influence on my life.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Yeah, because that I got a match. I think on Phantom with Brian Nussbaum coming relatively soon. I think next Tuesday. I think I'll double check on that. Yeah, other than that, I've signed into a couple of things here on the tournament fights. Okay, but yeah, we got Lonely Marks where we'll be going to run down the all in. Was it all in or all out? All out.
All in.
All in card. I get confused. All in card from Wembley. Yeah, there's a lot going on and a lot of news. A lot of fun news happened.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go into the archives for like 3 weeks of news and stuff to pull for us to catch up on.
A lot of news. And stay tuned. There's still got a few stuff we're gonna really want got cooking on that channel. That I think I found a way to still do the maybe the fantasy league. I might Corey might be is interested, so could be roping him in there. So yeah, could be drafting that soon. So stay tuned for that, and other cool things as we continue on. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good. I forgot I was gonna do the whole at JPO thing. I was gonna be like, so Austin, where can we find you? And what's your favorite Victor Wong movie?
Tremors.
Yeah, that's right. Tremors. Yeah.
Tremors. Yeah. Victor Wong. Yeah, he's Walter Chang.
True,
runner of the Walter Chang's market. So that's easy. But second would be Big Trouble in Little China. So as far as me, like I said, if you want to go back for some more JPO love. Go back last week. We did Wheel of Moose for Eternal Sunshine, his favorite movie, and then we did a whole Lonely Marks kind of tribute episode. So Corey was on there, and a whole bunch of people called in and chimed in with some JPO love. So you can go back and watch that. I streamed it on both the Lonely Marks channel and this channel, so you should be able to find it on either one. So if you want to go back and watch that, and then I'm on And I Quote tomorrow night, doing a little Mummy Returns watch along before we go live for Sports and Games Championship. And then, doing my hopefully monthly mistake this month with Wolfman. Since there was 2 dinosaur movies, we're doing Carnosaur from 1993, and we might be able to put that one on screen. I've seen a lot of people. It's on YouTube like 50 times.
It is, yeah.
And a lot of people don't watch alongs because New Horizon Pictures doesn't exist anymore, so I don't think we'll get copyrighted. So it's. I think we can actually put that one on screen and have a little fun with that. So if you want to tune in. So there you go.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. And then what we have coming up for this channel is you can follow us on all the social medias at Movie Hero 2121 and Jordan 83616. I probably post a little more on my personal social media, but you can find us in the Movie Hero Network group over on Facebook, where you can post your heart's content if you have anything TV, movie, music, pop culture related, and we'll try to share out all your stuff and get you some subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, we are getting very close. We are down to 39 subscribers is all we need to get monetized now. So we're slowly climbing. So and if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? You click the subscribe button, and if you're because it's very easy to do. If you're watching, you may as well subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, then share it out. If you are subscribed, I'm sorry. Then share it out and make sure you find someone that can subscribe, or a couple people, or share it on your social media. All that stuff really helps us out. That's the number one thing that we can do. So I got to keep pushing it until we get monetized at least, and maybe I'll calm down about that a little bit. But we do have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/moviehero, and I still haven't quite finished getting all the extended schedules up, but I do have the schedule to the end of the year. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, then I'll be more than happy to give you that. And maybe even I've got a couple things I've been tinkering with in January, so I can give you just a little bit into January also, but the whole month isn't totally squared away. But and if you're not a Patreon subscriber, then give you just 1 month out, and and you can sign up that way, or you can just listen to the end of these shows, and I usually run down quite a bit. And let's see, we are planning to do our next episode of Best to Worst. That's going to be this upcoming Monday, which is going to be part 4 of our funniest movies of all time series. We're just talking comedy, so both Soda and Richie are a part of that. So that'll be fun to see what else pops up on that one. And let's see. And speaking of the JPO stuff, I am planning to do, and I'm hoping to maybe do just roughly about 2 weeks out from now. But I want to do an episode of trivia, since JPO was a big trivia guy. So an episode of the Seen and Heard movie trivia, where it's all movie clips, but only movies from JPO's top 128. And I haven't decided if I'm going to include it after the 128, like maybe just to make it a little more like less predictable. I might maybe throw those in as well, but just all of his favorite movies. So yeah, so if you'd like to be a part of that, just let me know, and I'll try to reach out to some people for that also. And then we are still planning, which I'm hoping we can get it scheduled about maybe like a week or two from now, probably 2 weeks at this point. But our next episode of Recast, we're going to be Recast movie Hook. So and that panel is already full. So but yeah, that we'll have that coming up. And then just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier rankers. Our next one on Friday is going to be the championship for our best sports and games mystery series, which would be an infamous one that JPO would probably not want to be a part of because he doesn't love sports movies, but that's all right. There's some that he does, like, I think, but he's not like a big sports guy. But and then we have fictional places from TV and movies we'd like to visit. And I keep throwing in the TV. It'll just be from movies we'd like to visit for now. We'll do a TV one just down the road. That's another time. But and we have that pretty much hashed out and ready to go. And then we're going to get back to our alphabet series, which will be a tier ranker for movies that start with the letter J is where we're at now. So with that one. And then we do have Zach Shelton has a birthday in September, so he's going to do a birthday episode that's going to be just a big mystery tournament of mostly all of his top 64 and his 128, but some he's going to throw in a few wild cards in there, just ones you might want to see pop up, and then we'll just spin the wheel and see what pops up for that. And so we would probably do some kind of selection show. I mean, whether or not it's me and Austin and Zach, or just me and Zach, or something like that, but we'll make something happen there. And then we have a that 70s battle, which would be all the movies of Topher Grace, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and Kurtwood Smith. So in a big tournament. Then we have the best third movie in a series. So we're going to be talking the thirds in there. And then we have a few more after the 128s coming up, because we already did Jonathan Caro's, then of course JPO's tonight. Then the next one we have coming up is Stephen Shepard, because his birthday is also in September, so that's what you wanted to do, his after the 128. So we'll do that, and then we'll get back to our ladder series, which we're on the best movies of 1979 and 1978. So that's finally coming up again. And then also we have Matt Mageau's after the 128, so that's coming up too at the end of the month. And then just a few quick ones we have in October. We're going to be doing just a regular movie hero mystery tournament where we spin the wheel of everyone's favorite movies, and then we'll have the blind voting in the first round and all that fun stuff. And then we'll get to movies that begin with the letter K for a tier ranker. That'll be in October. And then I'll just throw in two, and I'll give you just a little hint of like some of one of the horror episodes we have coming up. So we're going to start with best murder mysteries to kind of ease into the horror. So a whole tournament of murder mysteries. And then the first one that we're doing is the best horror sequels. So we're doing
but that was going to be a tier ranker, because we did a tournament back in the day. We're going to do a tier ranker of those. So
yeah, so make it a tier ranker. So yeah, so let's leave it at that to kind of tease you about
Yeah.
what we have it for October for horror stuff. So yeah, and then I'm hoping to do after the comedy at Best to Worst wraps up that I want to do a horror one of all our favorite horror movies. So if anyone wants to be a part of that, you can let me know about that too. So yeah, but I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. So this has been a fun time, and we love you at JPO, and you always be part of this family and this community forever. So I mean, we're never gonna forget about you. So yeah, but we'll say for Matt Mageau, for Jacob Barber, for Richie Goodacre, for Austin Pez Howell. I'm even gonna say for Jordan Pierce Owens, and I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
They're 3 kids spending the summer with their grandfather, learning the ways of the ninja.
Mind, body, spirit are one.
It was all supposed to be fun. Until the game suddenly turned real.
Old man, take the money.
Grandpa, what's going on?
Freeze, Snyder, FBI!
The FBI! Nice of you to drop in.
Now 3 young brothers are caught in the middle of an incredible adventure.
They're just kids. I want them found now.
And those little dudes are ours.
And they'll need everything they've learned. Plus a few new tricks.
We need a plan.
Where are those little boogers?
To even the
We
odds.
should run.
You just get those kids tonight.
We should hide. We should kick their butts. Prepare for phase 1.
Little dudes!
Yes!
There is no excuse. They're just kids.
You're a geek. Don't you just hate us?
This summer, they've learned all the lessons,
I want
Those kids.
Phase 2? Phase 2.
done all the homework.
Bummer.
Now they're just out to have a good time.
See ya.
They're 3 ninja kids.
Those little kids are dangerous.